All right. So
I just entered New York, dude.
what's up?
Answer. I promise I'll be back in about 10. I said I just entered New York, so if you ask me something and I don't answer for like 10 seconds, I promise I'm here. Just give me a couple seconds because New York connection sucks.
No, you're good. So your party has made it to the Western Cavern. You've just left the Southern Cavern. You followed Goose the Second over to this entrance, and it sounds like this is the one we're gonna start exploring. So we'll move off the large scale map and straight to the small scale or dungeon map. You guys can start exploring immediately. Let's see.
Oh, look, the shovel's still there.
It's a giant shovel.
Okay, so
I have 2 Oscar tokens.
yeah, which one do you want?
Let's, let's do the one that has.
This one.
Yeah. That one. Now level 1.
All right.
Thank you.
Do you want to use your combo again, or?
Yeah, I'm going to take out my magical combo and just my magic combo. I intend to stay in the back. Because we do have the other. Wait, we don't have the other thief, right? The other thief, or did that thief refuse?
You got my thief.
We got your thief.
Yes.
Okay, then I'm hanging in the back. I'm like,
Stay alive.
Okay. Goose, do you want to use your torch and grenade still, or?
I'm using my sword because it's a fire sword and a grenade. Because I can light the grenade.
fire. Quick sorted.
I got that sword. I'm gonna use it. It's a torch and a blade, and it does that fire aspect, and it can light shit. Fuck yeah, dude! That thing is so useful.
All right. What else did you want to prepare? Just a sword?
The sword and grenade.
Oh, grenade. Okay.
Yeah, because I can just toss the grenade and have the sword ready, you know.
All right. For Heath, I need to grab a token for him.
Yeah, just whatever. If he makes it through this, we'll take him more seriously because it's the first mission. But if he doesn't, it is what it is.
Oh.
Rip. He's just gonna be running this bow and his pole.
Actually, what the heck?
And I do have a question for you about the flame sword. Is it instant, or do I have to take time to make it flare?
You will still have to take a round, like a spell. Probably you have to
Okay,
command on command. So
gotcha. So I'll go ahead and have it ready then. In that case. With all these players, you're gonna have to start organizing by class. Organizing by class.
yeah. All right.
All your fighters in one batch, all your mages in another.
Eyes. On Earth again. I can't wait to get on Earth again.
Poseidon, what do you want to prepare
Yes.
today for your gear?
For now, let's do the warbow.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, Schnauzer. What do you want to prepare for your character?
Latchet and handbags.
All right, and Idol. How about Bethany?
Shield sling, and I'll light my candle on my belt.
Shield sling candle. Okay.
Yeah, just pick whichever one you jerk off to the most.
Goofy. All right.
The
Get you a
fuck?
helmet.
He said, "I gotta see the face, man. Can't do a full helm."
Wild.
Sling shield.
What do you want equipped in your sling? Stones?
I don't. Am I carrying stones now? Yes, I am. Yeah, I'll just be ready to load whatever I need at the time.
Okay.
I just have. Yeah, for now, maybe I'll have like a stone in my
A
shield
stone in
hand
there.
ready to load.
Okay. Sure.
And we're just fighting kobolds, so we shouldn't have to worry too much.
Famous last words.
I mean, I
Famous last
assume that
words.
my
No.
oils have, oiled fuses in them already, right? They're ready to go.
And this is a candle, right? Yeah, 5 feet. Okay. Yeah, all your oils have fuses that you can light up.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm gonna oil the cobwebs up.
Bro, what the fuck?
I see he changed the flame damage too. 1d8 per turn now, isn't it?
Yeah. To count for mainly shock and smoke. It doesn't kill immediately. The fire. It would, of course, maybe incapacitate you and then kill you. So it'd be a subdual damage. So
Smoke with oil?
it's more so not just standard oil. It's gonna be like closer to like Greek fire or like napalm, like something sticky, right? So it'll burn you really bad. The amount of pain
And
to put
training
you into
really
shock.
messes with your head there, Ethan.
Or of course, I just upgraded it. If you want the weaker one, you can spend. So of course, with the upgrade, everything's more expensive naturally. But if you want to go back to the same price you were paying, you can get the weaker one, of course, for only 10 coppers instead of because that was like the original price, right? Half as much. But of course, you won't. It will deal less damage naturally. It will deal half as much. So you can still if you're wondering about the prices, if you don't like the new prices, you can get a cheaper one, of course. And it will still do damage very similar, if not better, than what it was doing before, right? So either way, it's supposed to be a win-win for everyone, right? So I know some of you guys might be wondering, it's so expensive, how we're gonna afford it? No, I mean,
Does that go for the same grenades as well?
yeah, anything can be halved or increased, right? You can buy a bunch of grenades, put them in a bundle, right, and throw it. So
Yeah, of course.
you're fucking telling me is taxes have now been doubled.
Kinda, not really.
America 101.
Well, yeah. I mean, this
It's
game
the
is all
back,
about
dude.
capitalism, right? It's about getting money. So, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Imagine importing D&D.
who else do we have? Sheldry, right? We have one here. It's like a messy tabletop that we didn't touch
So
for
that
like a
means
week.
theoretically we could do light, normal, and heavy on everything, right?
Yeah, I
lightning
mean,
grenade
that's always
would be
been
the
a
old
thing.
way,
Light, normal, and heavy
modern, heavy would be the model.
armor and weapons. It's always
Yep.
been a thing. Yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
I think someone asked me about pistols. They've always been a thing in this game. It's just they weren't really
That was me.
efficient. Yeah, you asked in the discussion, right? So it's fine. It's just might not
Yeah.
be super practical all the time, unless you're dealing with a lot of enemies at once, maybe. By that point, there's better weapons for crowd control, right? So unless you're dealing with a bunch of armored enemies, maybe then it's a good idea, right?
It could be like Trigun and have a whole bunch of guns you just already loaded. You just pull them out and fire them and drop them.
Let's see. If you got the money and time, sure, go ahead.
There's
Yeah, I
a
was
guy I
grabbing
play
one for
airsoft
Shelter.
with that carries like 9 revolvers and he does shit like that.
Is this for my character, Cam?
Yeah. What do you want to use?
I'm gonna use the arbalest.
Giant crossbow.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, since I can't get a pistol, I have to settle for the latchet.
So we are at the western cave entrance. You can imagine. Your crew has spent some time repairing their equipment before your entrance, right? And just outside of the cave, you can see, of course, scattered kobold bones. The tunnel is still covered in vines. The cave tunnel continues east as per usual. We'll check for any changes. You guys will do some observation from the outside. Any at once maybe detects, of course, a change. So carefully observing. You don't notice anything that has changed right immediately. So just a clear tunnel headed east, right, as per usual. So after you guys got ready, of course, who would like to lead the way in, or what's your next move?
I'll take point.
I'll take second.
All right. Do you guys want 2 columns or just a single column?
Yeah.
2 columns.
It'll be next to me. Cool.
With a pole. I don't think he equipped a pole.
Yep.
Oh, Heath?
That's the start. I said, yeah.
Okay.
And he's had a pole and boat, remember? Unless I cut out.
Oh, what kind of boat did he have?
I think it's a short bow. Pretty sure.
Oh, it's got combo.
Combo. My bad.
No, you're good. All right. Anyone else have a preference? Otherwise, I'm just gonna have you guys fall in.
Oscar.
I'll take second rank.
Oh.
All right. Good to go.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Cool.
Goose and Heath lead the way, and they begin exploration of the cavern tunnel as per usual. Right. Heath is carefully prodding that floor. Bo, on the other hand, Goose has his flame on command sword readied. It is burning with a bright or somewhat bright magical light. I think I forgot its radius. I think it's like 10 of the
Pretty sure it's 30.
30. Okay. So it's
Yeah,
as bright as a
It's-
torch.
It's
pretty much.
supposed to be the same as a torch. Yeah, it's supposed to be the same. At least that's how it's worded. I
Okay.
play Magic.
What?
I know how to read.
If I remember correctly, it's supposed
You
to
don't
act
know how
like
to read.
it's supposed to act like a light. So
boy?
So, bro, you're back
No,
playing
I was
D&D.
just visiting. Jeff, do.
Playing D&D.
Holy. Tell him I said what's up.
Welcome back, though.
Yeah.
I didn't know you came back. What the heck?
Tell him I
Stop
said
it.
get a
No, he's
Discord
muted.
or join.
Hey, give me a hug. Give me a hug.
Yeah.
I'll make it.
Huh? Oh shit!
It's yours.
Fuck.
You
I
still
thought
want a
you were-
hug?
Yeah.
Discombobulated
Welcome back, bro.
monkey
How was
ass.
everything? Your son and
Whoa.
everything.
Yo,
Oh,
what's
that
fucking-
Oh yeah, I remember you got that.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
What's wrong with discombobulated
Yeah, we
monkey?
missed
bro?
you.
I didn't fucking miss.
On there, ready?
But
I missed
and,
you.
Okay, thank you.
That's racist, bro.
I was in chemo. I just got.
Yeah.
It's not racist.
Clearly he
How
is.
is
I saw that. I finally checked
How
the
is
chat.
discombobulated monkey racist?
Pretty good.
Today's your day off.
Clearly we'll never
Yeah,
take the history class.
They're pretty much
Would be
calling a
working
black
this weekend,
person
but
crippled.
we all got lucky and we didn't have a shift this weekend, so
I don't know what discombobulated
Yo.
means.
so I got so fucking lucky.
See, if I were a racist, I would say that is redundant.
It's gonna be a while, so you should go ahead. Oh, come back later then. I have steak for you if you want.
Sorry.
I want to go to that swimming.
It was that bad.
Yeah, it's been a minute because I didn't get to go when I left.
Yeah, no worries.
You wanna go?
I'm about 10 miles
Discombobulated
from my
I'll
means
go
stuff.
with you, I'll go with you.
Confused.
We know what discombobulated means.
Well, they were saying it's racist. Like what?
I might be
The
going
monkey
out
part's
later,
racist, you'll know.
depending on if they want to go out,
Oh,
but a lot of us are going out to get
Don't get so offended. Jeez.
so
Hero?
either Hero or some of them want to go to food.
I mean,
Sometimes
funny,
they-
if I ever
depending
said
on if
that,
they wanna
people
go.
would be beating the living shit.
Yeah,
That's because you live in Europe.
so what? Either Hero or food.
Then don't they don't get come over here and try and say it.
Like a few
What
of
does
those.
Europe have to
do with anything?
I'm down for either. So, but I'll let you know.
Alright.
Yeah. This
Only
is
heard
coming by.
one big
Let's get
word.
seeing
It
you,
was
bro.
like, I can remember that.
Actually, let me know.
Yeah.
I'll be down to go to Hero.
I've always
Okay.
known discombobulated.
You
It's
got
a
my
funny
number.
word.
Huh?
Huh? You got my number.
Discombobulated doesn't mean that
Yeah, use my number.
it's stupid. I think it's used.
It means confused. Confused.
Go on,
Discombobulated.
Alright, sorry about that, guys.
Yeah.
Alright.
My bro just
Either
came
way.
over for a
You're
bit.
good, buddy.
He just got back from Alaska from leave for like 30 days.
Hell yeah.
So, he's back home now. Or back on
Good time to
base.
go up there.
Okay. Let's see. We left off with the crew exploring in, right? Heath was prodding the floor carefully with the compo and pole. Goose with his fire or flame on command sword and grenade, and the rest of you following. Bethany right close behind, Schnauzer, then Poseidon, Sheltery, and taking up the rears, Oscar and John, right? Alright, so not far into the tunnel, roughly maybe 10 to 20 feet in, you realize the tunnel is only about 4 feet long toward the east until you reach an archway. Just before it, the 10-foot area before it, of course, is covered in bungee traps, which has been annotated and mapped by a previous crew, right? So, at that point, of course, moving past that archway is a single file entry, so who would go first?
Heath probably go first, and then I would follow suit.
Okay. And our group's rate of exploration is gonna be, let's see,
It was the same as last night, or last time. Should be 80 feet. Or
80 feet.
40, yeah, 80 with 4x.
is Goose your mapper, right? Let's see. So,
Yes.
right.
And if that's not the case, then we could just have Gold be the mapper. He's also got the same ability as
I'm fucking driven.
I think it was Vale that has the mapper trait, because you posted it as Vale.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
'cause
fair.
it would be on him. Yeah, I wrote it down. So yeah, we can if Poseidon leads,
Okay.
we'll move faster, right? You have the increase to movement.
No, don't put me in the fucking lead. I don't remember this place at all.
We do have. Do we have heavy footmen? What's this? Do you guys know? Does anyone know if they themselves
I
are
am.
heavy footmen? Okay,
Oh,
Shelter.
I think it would be
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he definitely is. He chose the heaviest armor. Okay.
Yep.
So in that case, 30 feet's our movement per. So every 30 feet of exploration, we'll pass a turn. Okay, so
He said, "Why are you so fat?"
Oh yeah, we were trying to also figure out the radius of the flame sword. Let's see. Let me double check.
Yeah. We got the magical light, right? The necklace, but the sword, if you actually knows to keep the rats away.
Okay, I'll have the magical necklace. The light necklace.
Yeah, so it'll be like a torch, 15 feet bright, 50 feet dim.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh shit, wait, you have your magical light still. Let's see.
Yeah,
So
that's
that'll
what I was saying.
override
I was
it.
like, I got the magical light. I was just needing to know for rats, to keep the rats
Okay.
away.
Yeah.
Just in case they spawn or whatever.
Alright, so let's see. Alright. Some minor changes since the last time we were here. We noticed that there are vines, growing in that wall directly north of where the bungee traps past the archway are. So, vegetation, right? Just a change in the environment. Small changes, but vines are growing here now. Toward that north wall,
Cool.
just past the archway. The campfire remains are to the south. Just past the archway, of course, as per usual, is a 20-foot square chamber toward the southeast. Nothing along that north wall. A door in the northern area of the eastern wall. It's wide open and damaged. Half of it is missing. A wooden plank in the middle of the east wall. Nothing toward the south wall, and the west wall, nothing there either. Right. So we got the campfire remains toward the middle of the south area of the chamber head. Past the door that I mentioned on the east wall is a 10-foot tunnel. There's an exploded floor trap still there, and some burnt oil northeast of it along the wall. The area where the floor is still flat and dirty. It smells of dirt, mud, a bit of ash toward the south, but right now, next to the vines at least, it smells wet and musty, right? Like maybe algae, right? You still don't hear anything toward the east. It's quiet. How would you guys like to proceed after you proceed past the archway?
Continue east.
East? Alright. So Heath has made his way toward the east, carefully prodding the area ahead of him toward the door. It's wide open, and as he reaches the door, he can, of course, carefully explore and map out the area ahead, which appears to be a triangular chamber continuing toward the northeast. On one side, you can see, of course, toward the south, just past the tunnel ahead of you, kind of in the middle of the wall, the south side of the triangular chamber, there's a tunnel headed, south. There's shrapnel covering the floor, exploded floor trap. Toward the east or in the middle of the chamber, this triangular chamber, of course, there's the area that you guys mapped that you think might be trapped. Kind of like you can kind of make out somewhat of a pressure plate on the floor there. Still hasn't been stepped on. The burnt oil you saw in the tunnel continues along that northwestern wall, which is a slanted or angled wall, right, of the triangular chamber. Continues northeast. Shrapnel toward the eastern corner. The stairs remain the same, headed north to a door. No major changes. If you want to check out that tunnel to the south, as you peek around the corner, you notice that there's that puddle still. The tunnel is clear. It smells kind of rotten, but not too bad. Mostly you just see a bunch of blood stains, but it's been cleared out of any of the remains you left behind. So all those beheaded kobolds from last time were removed from the area, right? Probably recovered by their troop after realizing their losses, right? And you guys had left the position. So remains have removed. Any additional loot? Yeah, it's cleared out though. So shrapnel still litters the floor though. Which way do you guys want to continue?
Proceed south.
Alright, so you're going south down a 10-foot tunnel. Yep, I heard you. Sorry. I was just moving the tokens. Let's see. So, Heath and Goose continue to lead the crew to explore southward. It's a 30-foot tunnel to the south. At the end of the tunnel, 10-foot corner of a tunnel, there's the exit to the west that leads out into a chamber continuing southwest. Along the north wall, we have shackles, but the wall is divided by a smaller wall. Two small walls kind of divide the chamber. They're T-shaped dividers or walls. On either side, facing the center of the chamber, are sconces hanging on the wall. The west wall is clear. The room smells of feces still, and feces and rot, right? So it smells nasty in here, right? It stinks. Like it smells so bad that you have a -1 penalty being in here. You can't concentrate due to the smell, right? So it's pretty tough to stand in here, right? We have two doors on the south wall. They're separated by, of course, one of those wall dividers, right? The T-shaped wall dividers with the sconce on it. Otherwise, the chamber seems to be clear. There are, again, shackles on that north wall, chains and such. How would you like to proceed? Oh yeah, by the way, the door to the south has been blasted, so there's just an archway there, actually. Let's see.
Are you showing it on the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. I can't see.
There's the southeastern door, the one that you guys attacked last time. It's been cleared, so there's no door there anymore.
All right.
From what you can tell.
I'm gonna have Heath look in there and see what's going on in there, and then I would point towards the door that is unopened. Right, there should be another one on the other side of the things, and kind of, say, hey, check it out. Right, like I'm not saying that. I'm just pointing at it.
Okay.
Hopefully somebody gets the idea.
Right. So as Heath moves in to check out the southeastern archway, alright, very open area. He's got his pole, he's prodding that floor. Goose, of course, gestures to the rest of the crew to maybe clear out that southwestern area of the chamber, right? Also, I gotta do it is turn 3 right now, so I gotta do a Wandering Monster check. We're able to explore up to like 40-ish feet, or no, 30-ish feet per turn, so let's see. Checking for sounds. It's been quiet still. No other indication of monsters in the area. So yeah, Heath is carefully already prodding toward that archway. Goose, are you gonna stand back in the corner? Are you gonna move into that southwest corner or something else? After gesturing.
While he's going through the archway, I follow roughly a step behind. So if anything triggers, I'm close enough or far enough away that I can get out of range.
All right, sounds good. Yep, so he's making his way to that archway, carefully prodding that floor. Goose, follows closely behind, keeping a foot between him and Heath, right? So he's pretty tightly packed. That's the usual. Schnauzer, do you want to wait into the tunnel, or how would you like to proceed?
I would proceed to that eastern door over there.
Okay, so you want to follow Goose and Heath, or do you want to kind of push past them and get through that eastern door?
I'll wait till they get down there, and then I'll push to the eastern door.
Okay, so yeah, it's a doorway, I guess, just an open archway. There's no door in it there anymore. Bethany, as the other three are exploring to that southeastern door, what's your move gonna be?
I'm gonna move south and east just a little bit so that I can hopefully, see through that door enough that I can cast sleep through it if I need to.
Okay, so by south, how far south do you mean? So south,
South and west, south and west.
oh, southwest. All right, so just like directly
So
north
about
of the
that
door.
much south and then west.
Sounds good. All right, so yeah, you'll get to like this north wall here, able to observe into that archway. So as Bethany moves towards the shackles along the north wall to have eyes on that archway, Poseidon, what is your move gonna be?
Yes, my move is either going to be following or staying near Bethany. clearly no. As I'm drinking, I cannot see the light, so I was thinking of that.
I could not
I can
understand
hear
you.
it, right? I'm staying near Bethany.
Oh, you're staying with Bethany. All right, sounds good.
Yes.
Your quality or connection might be a little difficult.
No. Yes. I know.
Are you
Yes.
outside?
No, I'm driving.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay, no worries. All right. Okay, so shelter is the five of them are moving in. What's your move gonna be?
I'll move behind Bethany.
Okay. And then Oscar, what's your move gonna be?
I'm gonna try to get to the western side of that chamber if I'm able to,
Okay.
to
What's
and
your
have
plan?
John follow me.
John will follow. Yeah, you're him after you. Stay close. All right. So as Heath moves in, he's trying to detect any uh, traps and such. Right. He notices a minor change. That is nothing too serious, right? But the remains of the door are gone, right? So if that is of any importance to your crew, right? They cleared out the piece of the door from the area, right? So he's prodding up to that position, and Goose carefully following, Bethany moving in, and suddenly, of course, he triggers a trap between the archway, right? He tripped a wire, right? So he trips that wire, and it explodes, right? Short fused, explodes right as he trips it from 10 feet, roughly. So around there, you get the safe distance. All right. But we got our first trap triggered. Naturally, we all knew that it might be there, right? It's pretty obvious. He
Yeah,
is
of
just
course.
barely in the area or the radius. Naturally, it's not a 20-foot pole, so he's within that 20-foot radius still. He'll take half damage possibly. But it blows up in his face. Okay. Let me check if he's got armor for this. Okay, so you need
He
helmet
should
and
have
body
basic
armor. He has simply a helmet, right? So he's not equipped to deal or to take damage, and perhaps at least he's lightly equipped. So it's gonna go off, of course, in his face, and there's nothing really he can do. It's short fuse, so it explodes in his face. All right. The damage is gonna be 48. If he was prone, it can do half. If he had cover, do
He's
half.
dead no matter what.
Yeah,
Shredded to
explodes in his face.
pieces.
So a piece of shrapnel, go into him. Oh no, half as much. Yeah, because he's in the outer radius. All right, he took 8 damage. Okay, he died. He went to -5. So our first casualty, right? Heat is prodding that floor carefully, right, and quietly, and boom, it goes off, right? Maybe it was expected, but he died immediately. So a piece of shrapnel flying to Heath, Heath the second, and he dies, right? Goose, you are trying to follow closely behind him as he gets hit by shrapnel and a grenade goes off, right? Or a trap goes off. We also do a noise check. This noise check basically will determine. Because naturally there's probably enemy present in the area, but there's a 1 in 6 chance that your crew hears a reaction, right? So we don't hear anything beyond the explosion. So, but we probably know enemies are near and that they've heard the trap go off. So now they know we're in the area. Not they don't know our exact position, but trap went off just now, right? Goose F, as your original plan was to follow Heath toward that door, but he's dead. So what's your next move?
Well, when he gets blown up, I'm gonna just take his body because I mean I'm right behind him. Take his body and I just drag
Drag
to
him
that
out.
northern place where the shackles and stuff are.
Alright, so as you're trying to drag him there, Bethany was actually moving there. So Bethany, as that grenade went off, did you still want to move into the shackled area, or did you want to stay back, or something else?
Yeah, I'll hold up where I'm at. And
Okay.
just wait and see if enemy appears.
Alright, yep. So you have a clear
So
line of sight.
back over.
Yep.
Okay.
You have a clear line of sight toward that archway. Nothing to the west that you notice yet, right? Goose is pulling on Heath and trying to drag him north, right? You're kind of in the way, but I suppose you can drag him into the tunnel at this point. The rest of the crew was trying to push in, but there's no space to advance, right? So do any of you want to be forceful with your advance, or do you just want to hold?
Hold.
Okay, so now it's just holding.
Could I turn my attention to the north, just in case?
Yeah, sure. Oscar,
Yeah,
you and John turn north.
I'll put a. I'd
Yeah.
like to put an oil in my sling. Have it ready to light.
Okay. Yep. Bethany, you're readying the flaming oil in your sling. I'll note it. Flaming oil. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright. And Poseidon, Childry, I didn't hear from you. Are you guys just standing by?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yep, standing by.
Alright, so as your crew is doing this, we're gonna check for reactions from the various areas. Checking for wandering monsters to the north. Trap went off. I would say 1 in 6 chance you guys hear something, right? Unless you have a scout in the back, which you do. Oscar has a 2 in 6 chance of hearing approaching enemies. So, all right. We don't hear any to the north. To the south, seems clear, right? So enemies have not, or we don't hear anyone approaching us at the moment. So after Goose pulled Heath into the tunnel, Goose, what's your next move?
Goose is actually going to well, not really force his way, but he's going to move over to the west side, essentially being in a position to where if that door opens, he can react.
All right, how far west do you want to move into that chamber? Are you getting toward that south T divided wall or T wall divider?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
And then-
outside, so
Oh, good.
you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
you carefully peek around that wall, observe that southwest door. As Goose is doing that, Bethany, you want to just keep your guard up toward that south. If you want, you can use that T wall divider as cover, and you can peek around it into that archway. You want to do that?
Sure, that sounds good. I'll do that.
Okay. And as she's doing that, Schnauzer, after Heath got pulled in, Goose moved in toward the west. Did you want to move in after Goose still or something? Or no, you wanted to move toward that southeast door, right? So you still want to push through the.
Southwest.
You said southeast earlier.
I said
Okay.
southwest. No, I
Oh,
said
was it?
southwest.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're moving in after Goose. My bad. I remember someone wanted to check out somewhere east or southeast, aside from the rest of the crew. But yeah, you can go in after Goose then.
That was Goose. But Goose wanted to do that at first, but after the explosion went off, he's preparing for something to come through. Right?
Okay. All right. Poseidon. Did you want to follow Bethany still or something else?
Yes.
And then Sheldra, you still want to follow
Can
Bethany
you hear
still?
me?
Yeah, I heard you. So you moved into the chamber, and you're directly north of the archway. Is that fine? Or do you want to stay in the tunnel, keep the corner? But you'd be separated from Bethany. So if you want to follow Bethany, you kind of trap her into that corner there. Right? Where the shackles are on the north wall.
No, I'm not going to follow her. I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay, so you were originally in the somewhere back in the tunnel. But
That's fine.
not far from you, you could take a corner position, keep eyes on that archway to the southeast of the chamber. Or you can try something else. Okay, so what would you want to do?
Just stay there, man.
Okay, sure. Sheldry, you want to just keep, or did you want to follow Bethany, or did you want to take a move for yourself? Okay. Oscar, you got eyes on the north. You just want to keep posting security. Sheldry's out of it, I think.
Can I? Okay, can I get through them, or am
Uh,
I kind of stuck here?
you're kind of stuck. They decided to
Yeah,
choke up the tunnel unless you want to push past them.
I'm gonna keep eyes north
Okay.
because I can't move, so I keep watch them.
All right, and Schnauzer, as you followed Goose in there, were you trying to get behind that? So, did you want to end up at that wall, the north side of the T divider, the T wall divider, T-shaped wall
I
divider?
was gonna try to go around him. But
Oh, around them and to the door. Okay. All right, so back to, okay, so reactions, or yeah, reactions to what you guys did, if there are any, right? There aren't. Bethany, you're still carefully observing through the doorway or the archway to the southeast. It is a 10-foot cleared out corner area. And from what you can tell, you can kind of look into the chamber by an angle, but you can tell you're looking into a very large area, right? Let's see. A large chamber to the southeast, from what you can tell, right? You're looking at least 10 feet deep, or 10 feet further south of a chamber, right? So, let's see. Goose, as you made your way to this T-shaped corner of an area, Schnauzer went around you, toward the door. Sorry, Schnauzer, did you just want to stay with Goose, or were you trying to take an action as you moved to the door?
You talking to me or Schnauzer?
Schnauzer, quick, because I forgot to ask him if he was doing anything else. Because I know you said you would just move to the door and keep eyes on it, right, Goose? So.
Yeah, because I was waiting for everybody to take positions. Yep, that's exactly what.
All right, Schnauzer, were you trying to do something to the door, or were you just moving into position?
No, I was gonna go around him, then north of him.
North of him, okay. All right. So Goose, is your turn again. So you're at the door. You have eyes on. Everyone's kind of in position. Some people are just standing around, right?
So whenever I moved Heath, I intended on getting that pole from him, by the way.
Oh, all right. Sorry, I did not catch that. What did you drop to get the pole then, or put away?
I just put my grenade back in the box. Did you hear me?
Yeah, good. I'm just making the changes right now.
Cool. I'm backing up. It's like hitting this with my connection at this place. This lot sucks. Actually, rather surprised I have connection here, if I'm being honest. And my door's closed too. Hell yeah.
All right, slung pole was recovered from Heath's remains before you made it to the T wall divider. You're at that door. You have eyes on. Right, it's a wooden door. It's shut. Schnauzer's right behind you, posted up with his latchet and X. What's your move from here?
Yep.
And I suppose you were prodding on the way here. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and prod around the door using the wall as cover.
All right. So you start prodding around that door.
I can just put it in my hand, you know.
Yep, it's in your hand. Yeah, you're good. So, as you're prodding around that door, Schnauzer, you just want to keep eyes on that door still, or something else?
Yep.
Okay. Eyes on the door still. Bethany, do you want to just keep your eyes to the south? The area is clear, right? For now, at least. If anything, we're just giving the enemy time to better prepare as we wait. Let's see. Alright, I think Bethany's out of it. Okay. Poseidon, did you want to keep guard to that north or south entry, or something else?
I'll continue to watch that entryway.
Alright. Back to Poseidon, it's your turn again. Do you want to just hang out in the tunnel still? Alright, I can't hear you, man, if you're talking. Sorry. I see him trying to talk, so we'll come back to him. Sheldry, are you with us again? Okay, awesome. Still muted? Alright. Oscar, you want to keep providing security to the north?
I'm gonna order John to move Sheldry out of the way so I can get in there.
Okay, he's out of it. He's in a daze, right after that grenade went off.
Yeah.
So John is pulling him
Yeah.
away so you
Alright.
can move in, do your job.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move in as close as I can to Goose. Like,
Alright,
and I'm going to say to him, can I say something to him, or?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to say, hey, Goose, I thought we were going down the door. Why are you looking that way?
Goose, you can reply if you want.
As I prod, I'm saying if there's a trap here, that means they're less likely to come this way. That way we can force into the other door. If there isn't, they're probably going to come this way.
Alright, fair enough. And I'm just going to use that wall's cover. If anything comes down south. So.
Meantime, John is posting security to the north. Poseidon, you back?
Cool.
Alright, I'll just say Scared is on. I see him trying to talk, so I'm gonna say Scared is at least on guard in the tunnel. But Sheldry is definitely out of it, so he's AFK. Alright, we'll check for reactions. Favorable so far. It's quiet. Maybe they've withdrawn from the area. Right. But clearly that south area is cleared. So far, at least, from what we can tell. Oscar, you are in Bethany's line of fire, by the way. So, Bethany, if you don't like that Oscar's in your line of fire, you can either move yourself, right? You can step out of cover and, you know, peek southwest instead, right? So you'd have to move east. Either that or you can try to get Oscar to move. But he's in your way.
Alright, for now, I'll just stay there and let Oscar be my shield.
Okay, yeah. Alright, just a reminder, we are at 9 o'clock, so we only have half an hour left before it's the end of the game, right? And then we're gonna wrap up with, you know, post game. Give you guys half an hour or an hour for post game. So we got 30 more minutes to make some money, right? Goose, you prodded around the door for any traps. The pole triggered nothing around that door, right?
All right. In that case, I had some Schnauzers over there. I just point Schnauzer at the door, and I'm gonna go around, handing my my pole to Oscar. Right, I just drop it in front of him, and then I pull my grenade back out and get into the eastern side door.
Okay, that's a lot of things. So wait, what was the first thing you're doing? You're putting your pole. You're giving your pole to someone.
I'm pointing at Schnauzer.
Oh, pointing at
Right,
Schnauzer.
I'm pointing at Schnauzer, pointing at the door to the west, and then I'm taking the pole that I have and I'm dropping it like against the wall next to Oscar, walking around Oscar to get in front of that door with your name, if I can do all that.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. All right. So yeah, we'll start with the first move, of course, which is just gesturing to Schnauzer, pointing at that door. Right. See if he's gonna react, and then you'll move on to set the pole against the wall and move around Oscar to that southeast door. But yeah, one step at a time. So.
Yeah, you're good.
Schnauzer, as Goose is gesturing you to the south door, what is your move gonna be?
I'm gonna go south and open that door.
Okay, so you're moving south to open that door. And as you're moving, which is what you're doing first, before you get there, right? Goose will, of course, be following up, so yeah, with his move to that southeastern archway. And then Oscar, as Goose is making gestures towards Schnauzer, gestures moving up to that door, what are you up to?
I'm gonna pull out my own pole. That's clearly he's meant to give me that pole, but I have my own pole. So.
Okay.
Alright.
So you're getting your pole out, and as you're preparing your pole, Bethany, you just want to stand guard still or something else?
Yes, I will continue to stand guard.
All right, back to Poseidon. Do you just want to keep standing in the tunnel or something else? I think you said yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and then Chaldry, are you still AFK? All right. John is still on guard to the north. All right, he can't see much, so he's kind of backing up, pulling Chaldry with him. Okay. Wonder monster check. Clear. Okay. Let's see. We had a drop. Goose dropped his pull. Let's see.
Yeah.
So gotta make that change to his record.
You're good. I'm about to initiate combat, Ian. Or die.
We got 30 minutes. Well, we have less than 30 minutes to clear out that entire place full of kobolds. So let's fucking do it.
All right, Goose.
Well,
You're
that is
rounding,
interesting.
or you just got done placing your pole against the wall, right? And now you're going around Oscar right now. So, and you're pulling out a grenade, right, at this point. Okay, so you're getting your grenade ready, moving around Oscar. And Oscar, of course, you managed to get that pole out. And what were you doing after you pull out your pole? It's back to you.
I'm going to hold up how to describe it, south, that goes down south behind the behind the broken door that used to be there. I want to be west of it, so I get ready to go in.
Okay, so you want to move southwest of your current position, kind of, right? So you move south and then west.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
I have my pole kind of just prodding in just in case, see if they put up another trap.
All right, so you brought up to
So I
that
can have
position.
cover.
Goose is rounding the corner, going in after you. Schnauzer, you had eyes on that south door. Do you want to keep eyes on that south door or something else?
I was moving to open it.
Oh, moving in to open it? Okay. What would you put away to open that thing up, that door up?
I'll put away the latchet.
All right, and then
Put away the
Bethany,
latchet.
I heard you. Sorry. I was moving your or I was changing up your token. That's what I was doing. All right, Bethany, as Schnauzer and Goose and Oscar are moving up or moving south and getting things ready, you just want to hold position still or something else?
Who is it?
It's Bethany's turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to continue to guard.
Poseidon, do you just want to keep standing in that tunnel or something else? Okay. John is holding position in the tunnel still, watching north. Sheltery, are you with us again?
Yeah,
Right,
I
you're
will
back.
move next to Bethany.
Move up after moving to Bethany. Alright. So Oscar, you moved into that southwestern corner. You're peeking into the area, right? And from what you can tell so far, you're looking into the chamber. It's a chamber continuing from what you can tell southeast.
Yeah. If I'm able to, I'm gonna prod in there, so make sure it's safe for Goose to enter.
And yeah, you prodded into the area. It seems clear so far, right? You prod in. Okay,
And I
Goose.
say to Goose, it looks like it's safe.
You said you want to light the grenade as you went around Oscar, or no?
As soon as I go around him, I'm lighting it. I'm throwing it all the way to the back wall.
So back wall meaning south, or?
Straight up to the east, right? So as soon as I enter the room,
Are you
right?
gonna enter first?
That'll be, yeah, enter and then light, then throw. So
All right. So you're gonna peek in there and toss a grenade in.
yeah, throw it all the way to the back wall, right?
All right.
By
Yeah.
back wall, I mean to the east, like all the way straight to the east wall, like as far in as I can go. So I'm gonna go in as far as I can, right? Keep going south.
Okay, go south, and you wanna quickly just peek in there and toss a grenade east.
Yep, east as far as I can go. Hang on. Oh, never mind. Yeah. So throw it as far east as I can go. Even if there's like nothing there, I'm doing them. It's happening.
All right. Yep. And we got a very large and open area up ahead. You lit your grenade, right? You're about to toss it in there. As he's about to do this, Schnauzer, you're opening that door, right?
Yes.
All right. Something I do want to warn us about, right? The enemy have access to every weapon that we have access to almost, right? As well. Just bear that in mind. Another thing, of course, they only have up to what they can afford, right? You know, they're in a cave, resources and such, right? Okay, yeah.
That would be very great.
Okay, Schnauzer, you just want to just pull the door open?
Yep.
Okay. So you're gonna pull that door open. Bethany, you know, you see this guy's moving in. You just want to keep holding that position to the north.
Can I see what Schnauzer's doing for him, Matt?
Can you see what he's doing?
Yeah.
He's about to open the door. You can't really
I
see
can
him
see
though.
that.
You got a wall between you, but you can hear him opening up a door right now.
All right, I'm gonna move into position. Let's see. I think I can move to the other side of this wall, so I have covering Schnauzer.
Okay, yeah, because we're up into two danger zones, right? So now we're gonna have threats from two areas.
Right.
We already have a potential threat from the north, right? So this area, we're uncertain. We made noise. The enemy know we're here, right? We are breaching. Anyway, you move in around the corner to cover Schnauzer. John
No, I
is
moved all the way around into that other cover
Yeah.
spot.
okay, and then Shaldry was in your way, so you didn't mind pushing him out of the way because he was trapping you in that area.
Nah, that's fine.
Okay, he wasn't really doing anything anyway. So if he was doing something crucial, maybe that would be an issue, but he wasn't. So, Shaldry, you want to just take her position in that corner behind the T-shaped wall, or is he AFK again? Awesome.
Alpha, come on, bro.
All right. Poseidon, you just want to hang out in the tunnel still?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay. Yeah, you're just hanging out. John is keeping his eyes to the north. Wandering monster check. Clear. All right. So yeah, Goose. As soon as you step in, they had a ready action, right? So you stepped in. You're about to throw your lit grenade, right? But before you could, you already knew what was gonna happen. I warned your crew. Same weapons that we have, they can possibly deploy, right? And as soon as you step around, there's a splash on the ground, right? They see your silhouette, your shadow, your flamed sword, right? Emitting a bright magical light. So the position's hit, right, with a flaming oil, right? This 10-foot area is hit with flaming oil. So, right there. So it's you and Oscar in that corner, right? So as you're peeking and about to toss your grenade in, so you still gotta toss it, but before you can toss it, you're ignited, right? Your feet are ignited. There's an explosion of flame. So a very big explosion, right? Flame, Greek fire explosion. I know you can tank it, but I don't know about Oscar. So that's the issue.
I
You can? Okay. So we'll
can.
find out.
I have. I can't.
Okay. Yeah, so that's what I was trying to warn you guys
Pretty
about.
sure.
Right?
Yeah, I knew what you were trying to do. I get it. Like I was just preparing to do something.
Yep.
Because nothing was happening. Something's got to happen.
Someone's got to push, I suppose, right?
I feel like we should I can't
I
push.
got the
through.
armor and yeah, I got the armor.
Someone had
I'll
to
be
do it.
alright. As long as it's not hitting me directly, it'll be okay.
Okay, so this is a siege weapon.
So
Just double checking the damage. And you guys already know the damage was changed, right? So
So they get the more expensive one too. That's within their
yeah,
budget.
yeah, of course.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So their budget, by the way, usually a level 0 kobold is worth 5. They have up to 5 coppers of gear, right? So if they all stick to slings and stones, they can afford a few flaming oils, right?
Alright.
Okay, so anyway, flaming oil. 2 to 8 rounds, burning for 1 to 8 damage per round, right? Let's see.
Oh yeah.
That's the scary part. So it didn't just land there; it also landed right directly south of that area. So they covered 2 areas, right? That way, if you
yeah,
decided
I
to
have to
push
make a
through,
fast phone call.
right? So the area is covered in flaming oil. That's pretty much what they did, right? They covered this area up in flaming oil.
Yeah, 5 copper for.
A very intense flaming oil. Naturally, each flaming oil does a d8 of damage, right? So the intense area is right here. So this area is extremely intense, right? Let's see.
Oh damn. So what I'm gonna do, because I have to make this phone call for my next turn, I'm gonna reach in there, still throw the grenade at whatever crowd I can see, whatever looks like the likeliest one for me to hit, and then I'm going to withdraw out of it. Because I should be able to do that fast enough. But with having magical armor, I should take half damage as well. So I'll be right back. I gotta make this phone call.
All right. Because the pools are combined, basically they'll cover more area. They'll still do the same damage per round. It won't be 2d8 in this particular area. It still the same intensity, just longer feel life, right? So they just combine, and instead of 2d8 rounds, it's 48 rounds that they'll burn. So 10 rounds, right? So this collective 20 foot by, or 15 foot by 10 foot pool burns for around 10 rounds, right? Collectively. Since they're kind of combined, they'll do 1d8 damage per round. So our guys at the front took a immediate 1d8 damage, right? Oscar took 7, Goose took 5. So Goose is fine. It's nothing to him. Let's see. 33 minus 5, 28. Okay, Oscar, you're at 12. You took 7 just now. So you're at 5 hits left. If you stay there, you're going to die, right? But Goose, of course,
I'm getting out of there. It's like,
you're trapped, right? Goose is kind of in your way. You have to squeeze
I
past him.
am back.
So
Like,
Goose,
Goose
of course,
is gonna
stepped into
go
the
in there,
archway,
and I should be able
and
to-
he drew his grenade in, right? Goose, you stepped in, of course, to get visuals on the enemy positions, right? There wasn't any time to map, so I can't show you their exact positions. But you peeked in there, looked down this open square chamber. It's 30 feet. They have a defensive position set up, right? Basically, you see that they're posted up along that far eastern wall. Main defense in the southeastern corner and northeastern corner, and basically that whole eastern wall is covered. Toward the north and south, they have men at the flank ready to take or to intercept. But yeah, you threw it straight east, right, as far as you could. So you threw it straight east.
Yeah.
Oh shit. And to your surprise, your thing only goes halfway, because the thing is they have halfway dividing the chamber. They have
Like
halfway
a net or
divided
something.
chamber. Yeah, it is a net. Yeah. So anyway, we'll have guys tossing grenades in from the southeast. So these guys cannot be seen earlier, but they're posted up. So anyway, the middle of that south wall is basically a little post, a divider, and same with the north wall middle, and those things hold the net, right? So across the wall we have kobolds along the southwest. They're not close enough so you can peek them, but they were there, and then of course we have them around the corner, right, ready for you. This is a layer of kobolds, so it would be layer position. Yeah, defended layer position. I'll say half of the layers here, half the layers further ahead. So they got a number of 16 manning this position. So to give you an idea of how many, over a dozen of them manning the current chamber, right? Again, a few of them are in the southern area, right? They have men manning the nets, and they have men manning the barricades to the east, right? Or kobolds manning the barricades. You guys got grenaded by, of course, those who are on the opposite side of the net. But of course, your grenade goes 15 feet, hits the net, and will explode there then, right? So possibly injuring the others unless they get behind their barricades or cover, which is the weakness of grenades, right? If you take cover. So toss the grenade in, lands here, 20-foot outer radius, right? The north group get down, take cover. The south group try to do the same, but don't have as much cover. So, yeah. All right. We had some guys in the center area. About, I'll say, a fourth of them, about a fourth of them were on the west side. So, like Goose, you can immediately see as you peek, there's like 2 kobolds in front of you directly east, right? So they're gonna be hit by the blast for sure, unless they move into cover. But you lit your grenade earlier, you kind of cooked it, so as they're moving, it will explode on them. They're pretty much cooked. So you get at least 2 kills, right? As soon as you do that grenade, it's something you want to back up, right? Step out of there.
Yeah, of course. Get out of that fire. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna stay in the fire.
and you're a medium footman, right? So you can escape it pretty quickly. Also, you're stepping out of the fire too.
Yeah.
Naturally, the fire hit the floor. They didn't target you, so you guys are not like on fire. You were standing in the oil and fire, but you're not like. You maybe like have to pat out your feet. That's about it, and trying to scrape off the oil off your feet. But it didn't cover you, right? So if it covered you, you're fucked, right? It's sticky, flaming oil that just fucks you. So if they targeted you,
Can I move as far out as I can as I light something?
Yeah. Which way were you leaving? Northwest?
Northeast.
Northeast. Okay. Goose, were you moving north as well? Around the corner?
Yeah, I'm going straight north, and I'm instructing everybody to back up.
Okay. So all that was going on, Schnauzer was trying to get that south door open. Okay.
Yep.
And unfortunately, Schnauzer, there was a 2 in 6 chance that it was unlocked. It's not unlocked. It's stuck or locked, right? So how would you want to breach it? You want to hack off the handle or something else?
I'm gonna back away from it till we are finished with the east.
And by the way, the hinges of the door are on our side. They are on the door opens to the western wall. So if you pulled it open, it opened to that western wall. So you could try to smash the hinges, but you want to move east, you said? In reaction, realizing you couldn't open it?
East.
Okay. So you move north and then east? Like, how far north?
Like 5 feet.
Okay. And then how far east? As far as you can, or?
Yeah, move to that wall.
Okay. Alright, Bethany, you were holding security on that door. It wasn't open. Schnauzer gave it a pull, and it didn't open that door.
Yeah, if he's not opening it, then I'm gonna start bugging out because with all that fire down there, there's no way the kobolds are coming through that door. We're not going through
they're
this other
defending the
door, so
position.
we might as well start retreating. Yeah, I'm gonna go as far as I can to get out of here.
Okay, so you're making your way east as Goose commanded. Alright, incoming, right? The enemy are posted up to the north, right? As we expected they would be.
Yeah.
So, alright. Checking numbers. This is the intercepting group, right? Typically 44, but level 1 it can be twice as much technically, right? They are level 0, right? Half a hit die. Alright, we're gonna go with 17, so about over a dozen, right, are moving into our position. This is heard by John. He hears them approaching, right? We'll say starting distance at this point. We'll do because they've been moving for a while, so they'll be at 10%. So, yeah, so there'll be about, we'll do 6 yards away, right? Is when we finally realize they're here, right? So 18 feet. John reports the sound of enemies approaching, right? He's like, he can't see them, but he can hear them, right? About 18 feet north of his position. So he's like passing the message back as you guys are falling back. He's like, contact north, right? And he readies his pole arm, right? It's not very effective, but he does it anyway. Poseidon, are you still with us? Okay, awesome.
He's trying to.
Is Chaudhry still here with us?
Alfie there.
He's choking up the tunnel, so I mean, not everyone can get through because he's just another body in the way. All right.
Can I move him over?
Yeah, sure.
to the
Bethany, you
fence?
take your shield hand and just shove him to the side. Right. So yeah, Goose. As soon as you got into that tunnel with Oscar, what's your next move? And Heath's remains are there. John reported movement to the north, right? As you withdrew.
Get that grenade ready. I have
Another grenade? Yeah.
Right, as I'm pushing forward.
All right. I forgot to track your last one, so let me do that real quick.
That's fine.
But yeah, your last one did get 2 kills technically. You saw it blow up against 2 of them that were trying to take cover. They were just around the corner, right, waiting for you guys.
That's something out of it.
So.
These grenades are gonna get us out of here. I'm the heaviest armored here, and I can take the most hits. So as long as you guys keep them from grabbing me, I should be fine.
All right.
Yep.
So, John holds. Goose prepares grenade. Poseidon is trying to speak but can't. So he's just on guard. From what I can tell, is Poseidon with us?
You just bit his tongue.
He tried.
I don't know if he's just.
Is he?
He's driving it.
Like I can hear him speaking ish, but it's like so quiet and it's breaking up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am.
There we
speaking.
He's trying.
There we
All right.
go.
What's your plan? What are you trying to do? Are you just posting up with your warbow or something
Get the
else?
fuck
Or
out
being
of here.
attacked? Okay. So.
Yeah.
Maybe just another reminder, guys. Right? And you guys have. Some of you take an active approach, but some of you take a very reactionary approach. Right? So if you want to be in a good position to fight, you should be. Like. If the enemy are moving in from the north, we knew that was going to happen. We maybe should have, if you were just going to stand around, we could have had a flank. We could have attacked from 2 sides, right? So those guys who were doing absolutely nothing could have posted security in that tunnel west, right? Or maybe set up some traps to the stairs, right? That's the only other area the enemy can come from, right? So, I mean, there was a lot of things you guys could have done, right? While the rest of the crew was breaching that door to the south or trying to get that south. We could have definitely had some men holding that stair. And the enemy were in a choke point at that point, right? Only so few of them can go up the stairs. And they'd be at a great disadvantage climbing those stairs. But now we lost the stairs. We lost the chamber. Our exit's cut off, right? Amazing. So. All right, let me put them on the board.
It is amazing, isn't it?
We always put ourselves in these bad situations. It starts easy, and then it's kind of like, this is, all right. And then we get into a fucked up position. This is level 1, right? If we can't freaking figure out level 1, I don't know how we're gonna survive level 2. I don't know. I know some of you figured it out, of course, but not everyone has. So. And connection problems, maybe real life, right? By that point, maybe if you're gonna be a player liability, put yourself in at least an advantageous position. Not to at least cause issues for the rest of the crew, So, like, even if you're in and out of the game, right, you should be at least putting your character not in the way of the crew, right? So, all right. So yeah, John at this point, he hears the enemy approaching. He switches out from his polearm to a missile weapon. Oh, what's up, bro?
Yo, I just came from the chow hall.
Just a second, guys.
I just came from the chow hall.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to eat you for real.
Brother, what the heck?
I think we
Still
should
sus.
just went
Hey, what
right
the fuck
into
do you have
that
diapers for?
door after.
It's for Gonzo.
Fuck, I need to get them too.
No,
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
horrible idea.
I'll see you later, bro.
You guys are not equipped to deal with that.
All right, sorry about that.
But still gave him time.
We are at an
Sorry.
hour and a half, so limits. We can maybe go another 30 minutes, but then we would only have an hour for post game. Would that be okay with everyone if we go?
Yeah.
Now
We
we're
can kill all these guys.
because max 3.
I
We're an hour and a
plan
half
to
in.
leave
Yeah.
during post game, so
Okay.
there's one less person. I plan to leave.
All right. let's see. So yeah, we're in position, kind of. You know, Goose got his grenade out, and did you light it immediately to toss down the tunnel or something else?
Yep, I'm throwing it immediately. So at the corner of the tunnel, because that's where they always hide, right? Because last time I was here, they had a shield wall, and then those guys at the tunnel. So I'm throwing it the exact same spot I did last time.
All right. Yep. So yeah, you toss the grenade down the tunnel, right?
As far as I can go.
As far as you can go, 30
Right
feet.
at the corner.
All right. So we got
Yep.
10, 20,
Well, right past the corner.
30.
Yeah.
Okay. So Goose tosses that, or he's getting that grenade lit, right? So he got to the tunnel. We hear the enemy moving in. He's getting that grenade lit. It's gonna affect that area in a moment, but they're not just standing there, right? So he's getting that grenade lit. As that was being lit, John's switched out. Like I said, he was in the middle of switching out to a different weapon. Actually, no, he might just stick to the polearm. Yeah, he'll just stick to it because he's in the front lines. So he'll stick to the polearm, but he'll crouch in case someone wants to shoot behind him. So John is crouching. Yeah. Poseidon, if you're with us, you can prepare to fire. Let's see. Goose.
I already was ready to fire.
Yeah, you are. Goose, you can move into a firing position as well. We can get one more shooter up here. If Bethany you want, you can get behind Goose, ready to fire. If he crouches, you can take a shot. Right.
Yeah, I want to put my oil away, my sling and oil away, because I don't want to block our retreat with oil.
Right.
So I will just be prepared to cast sleep.
Okay, so yeah, just have your sling hang in your hand like last time. Right. Schnauzer, do you want to hold security at that south exit still, where all the fire is? I don't think they're gonna come through there, but or you want to move up? You want to watch that southwest door?
It's probably, yeah, I'll probably watch that.
You can't really do
My
much from back here. Okay. Yeah, because we're kind of trapped at the moment. All right, so while you guys were busy doing that, they didn't just stand there and wait for you guys to throw a grenade down, right? They were actually on the move, right? So Goose, you were moving up there. You had that grenade ready. You were getting that thing lit against your sword, but they were flooding the tunnel, right? That's what they were doing. So they were flooding the tunnel, and they'd flood up to 20 feet and close and crash into our position. So they'd come flooding down the tunnel while you're in the middle of getting that grenade lit, about to toss it, right? Maybe you change up your throw, realizing they're pouring in. But you know, they poured in, and the first few are swept up by John's polearm, right? So John, or actually before they even closed, John was crouched, so that gave Poseidon, Oscar, and Bethany a chance to shoot. We're gonna say that you and John are crouched for this. So before they can even close the distance, we have a volley of fire as they run in, and these ones charging us, they are equipped with. These ones will be equipped with javelins, clubs, daggers, and such, right? Small shields, right? To them, it provides them normal armor class bonus, but to us, it's not. It's like a buckler, right? So their bucklers are cheaper, right?
It's their size.
So it's their size, but it covers half their body, right? Because it's a normal shield for them, but a small shield to us. So this group, their task was to, of course, cut off your exit, right? That was their job. They're supposed to hold and cut off the
Would
exit.
that one activate that grenade, but that trap?
They know where their traps are, so no.
Okay, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, so they're moving around it. They're pouring in. Before they can close, we have our volley, right? Poseidon, you start running, or you start losing arrows on them, right? As soon as they round the corner. Do you want to roll on the dice rolls channel, or do you want me to roll on the board, or something else? Or do you have your own dice?
I want you to roll because I'm currently driving.
Oh, you're driving. Okay, yeah. All right. So Poseidon sees the first few approaching. He looses an arrow from his warbow. All right. You ready to fire?
16. That's a good one.
All right. If you want, Poseidon, I will allow it that your arrow might go through because they're so weak and puny. So I'm gonna say that your warbow is powerful enough to maybe go through 2 of them, right? But the only cost is that your damage is guaranteed to be halved, right? And that's still a lot because they're so weak, right? So do you want to take the chances?
Yes, please.
Okay, yeah, so that means we're going to roll again for attack. The second one has cover, of course, from the first one because, you know, so it's going to be a harder hit. But if we do, you can get up to 2 kills per round. Okay, so the 10, right? the cover bonus because one of their guys are covering, right? Uh, that's gonna be a 6. Yeah, so you still missed, but it's still a good. It's still a good chance anyway,
No,
right?
I want to just reroll that.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you have a real per game, so it's a good idea. So for those who are not familiar, the Grognards, right? They have 3 lucky rolls, or 3 rolls. They have a lucky roll, they have a reroll, and they have a fudge per game. So it would be a good time to use these up since we're nearing the end. So you used your reroll just now. So
Yes.
score 17 with penalties applied, which is he's got the shield bonus. He's got small monster bonus. Few bonuses, right? You fire at him. Let's see. Overall, that might be a hit. So we'll go over all the bonuses first from you. Your bonuses are +1 for short range. Let's see what's your dex. Okay, 0 dex bonus. +2 from fighting skill. And then what kind of warbow do you got? Is it magical or normal? Okay.
No, just a normal warbow, I believe.
All right, you have a height bonus, so you're at +4. And let me go over the list of bonuses and penalties real quick. It's in the rules.
Let's say fuck it and say I hate it.
They don't want to get hit though, so I have to give them a chance.
Yeah.
Ah,
They're trying to win this battle. Okay, you have a really good chance to hit. Let's see. However, he is a smaller attacker, so -4. Okay, so
okay.
all right. In the end, though, you scored a 17, which is still a hit. Yeah. So with all bonus applied and all penalties applied, you still land a hit. So all right. So damage divided by both of them. The warbow deals 2d4 in our game currently, right? In case you guys aren't familiar, it's 2d4. So yeah, 1d4. But then of course you deal doubles because he's smaller than you, right? So it's 2d4 again.
So it's
So it
just
doesn't matter.
normal fucking damage to 2 kobolds.
Because you're so large, right? Right.
Curiosity, can I make it a triple?
The damage would be greatly reduced. It'd be another 50%. So, yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. So, you already did a double, right? So you got 2 damage on one of them, which might not even kill him actually.
Okay.
Yeah, the first one gets shot.
Let's see.
The arrow went through him, like nicked him pretty much, but didn't kill him. So it nicked him and went into a different one behind him, right? So this guy got nicked. He's at 1 hit point. And then the other one behind him took 7 damage and he died, right? So it nicked the first guy and killed the second guy behind him. Does that make sense? Right?
Yeah.
So he nicked that one and he's just intercepted. He gets intercepted, so he's like shot, right? He's staggered, right? So he couldn't complete the movement. If you get shot, you only move half your speed. If you get hit, you move half your speed. Unless half your speed is enough to close the distance, then you're good. But it wasn't, right? Yeah. So they were moving 20 from their past position. And of course, on the way, he gets intercepted. He gets shot. So you saw him from here. He was able to move from here up to 10 feet, and then that's when the arrow intercepts, right? Staggered him. And then, of course, John's going to be splitting them to pieces. This guy died here. They're still on the move. Before they completed their movement, Oscar also got a shot on them. Oscars, they poured on the tunnel. See, like I said, right, if we post security or flanked, right, you would have had some thief bonuses, but you were
but I was
it's
doing
still a
stuff
decent position.
down.
Yeah, you were busy doing things down here. Just the other guys, maybe.
Yeah. So
all right.
I was being proactive.
So, like, for example, if we had a guard up here, they would have these guys possibly could have instigated combat against them, right? And therefore, you would have flanked. Makes sense. If we had a guard shift up here, it's interception.
I understand that, but I'm pretty
sadly,
sure no one else literally has purchase, so.
All right, so you
kind of unprepared.
We're gonna go over bonuses first for you. Okay, so let me go over your record. Make sure you get all bonuses applied. Okay, so you got a +1 for dexterity, +1 for fighting skill, right? As a level 2, your tackle, the bonus. +1 from composite bow, +1, right? It's because magical.
Yeah. Possible get a partial next stab.
Why do you think you get a partial?
Well, because every time I've ever shot behind people, I always got a partial backstab.
If they're already in melee, right? So if they're distracted, that's fine. But they're not
Okay.
distracted. They're staring down. So, yeah. Usually, if you're
I see.
firing behind, but and they're in the midst of a melee, that's when I'll let you guys usually get like a partial, right? Because they're distracted. They're like busy fighting, right? So their focus is on the person they're trying to kill, not defend against you.
Good
But
to
right
know,
now,
'cause
yeah.
just every time I was behind people, I always got a partial
Yeah, I
benefit.
try to give you it.
So,
Technically, it's not supposed to happen, but I usually let you do it anyway, with the argument that they're
Yep.
distracted in melee. Right now, there's no argument, right? They are not
all right.
closing their eyes as they charge at you, right? So, we'll see. They're defensive.
I'm gonna
They're
do a madman move.
not.
I'm
They're
gonna
not
try to hit
really
that.
defensive
Can
right
I
now.
line up 3?
You want to try to line up 3? It's possible,
Yep.
but the chances are super low, right? So, against the last 2 at least, right, or the third. But you might as well since there's so many. So.
Yep.
You got a
So
magical
I
bow.
have double. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna.
All right, let me figure out your
Alright, let me-
bonuses real quick. So, okay, so Dex bonus, composite bow bonus, fighting skill bonus, short range bonus, height bonus. So we're at 5 right now. I'm going down the list of possible bonuses, and all right, so that's all bonuses applied plus 5. Now let's go over penalties. The enemy is smaller than you, so -4.
I have
see.
a question about that.
What?
So, I thought it was a -1 or.
No, it's -4 because now
Okay.
it's if you're attacking someone smaller than you, they're harder to hit but easier to kill. If you're attacking someone larger than you, they're easier to hit but harder to kill. So
Okay.
that came with the new house rules from earlier this week, right? With all the changes, so to the weapons.
Then, 'cause I have been looking there. So.
All right, so yeah, that's the trade-off, right? So harder to hit but easier to kill. So we're at a +1 bonus right now. Other penalties include nothing else, pretty much. Let's see.
All right then. So, just got
Alright.
a +1 bonus. All right.
So yeah, in the end, you got a +1 bonus per attack roll against all 3 of them. But they also have cover penalties, right? So the first one's gonna be a straight roll, d20 plus 1, right?
All right. Oh, let me grab my dice. Roll. That will be a 15.
All right, hit. For damage dice for you, normally a bow combo does a d8. Because you're larger, it's 2d8. Because it's magical, it's 4d8. And then of course, in the end though, because you're splitting it 3 ways, it's 1d8. It went by divided by 4, right? So each one of them possibly will take 1d8 damage from you. So go ahead and roll 1d8 for damage.
All right.
Still good chance to
That
kill.
is a 5.
Kill, right? So as he died, the next one, of course, you're rolling, but this guy's gonna have cover from the first one that you shot, right? The arrows go through him and into him. So -4. So roll again, and instead of a +1 bonus, now you're having a -3 penalty.
All right. I got a 16.
16 -3 penalty is a 13 against his armor class, which is currently armor class 8. No, sorry, 6. I mean, which is just enough to hit. So damage again is a d8. All right, should be enough.
Oh, to kill no matter what. Yeah.
All right, the last one.
I rolled 3 damage.
Now we're at a -8 penalty, so we went from -3 to -5.
All right.
Roll again. This is the highest penalty attack to get a
Come
triple
on.
kill.
Okay, God,
One
please, God, give me that 20. I wish I had a dice tower, but oh, that fell off. I got another 16. I'm pretty sure it's a miss.
All right, with the -5 penalty, went to 11. Yeah, that's a miss. So it went through 2 of them and then into the shield of the last one, right? So you managed to get through 2 of them, right? One nicked the neck of the first one, right? Immediately dropping him. Another one just nicks another vital area, maybe his neck as well. And the final one hit the shield of one of the guys. Right, so
Yep.
sliced open their necks,
Good
right?
enough.
Yeah, went through weak points that were, very lethal still. They were squishy necks. Okay. All right, so launch the combo, a heavy bow into them, right? Mongolian type bow. Got 2 kills from that. So we're clearing out the horde. Final shot is coming in from Bethany, and she was casting a spell instead, right? So on their charge, you're gonna actually go last. Yeah, your spell will go after melee. So you're in the middle of casting still. She's probably gonna wrap up the combat near the end. But while that was going
Yeah,
on,
all I'm doing is protecting her, so we should have this.
You guys are crouched. Goose's grenade is gonna. So your grenade was lit at the start of the round. It's gonna be tossed in the middle of the round, and it will blow up at the end of the round. So, the idea is they would pour in. Um, you would have gotten that thing lit. You would toss it middle, and it would blow up at the end, right? So, right now they're at. They just got fired on. They're about to close the distance, right? So at half round, they're at half their speed, about to move into melee range of John's pole arm, and that's when you were able to throw your grenade. So instead, realizing that they have closed so far, you don't have to stick to the original throw position that you wanted. You could throw it maybe halfway down the tunnel instead, Goose, right? So you lit that thing up. You realize that they didn't just stay back there in the corner, right? They charged, so then you can chuck it like outside into the puddle if you want.
Yeah, as long as the fuse don't go out.
Oh yeah, the fuse would go out in the puddle. Never mind. So yeah, you would toss it to the side. Yeah. We'll toss it to the side.
Fine. And then
You want to do the west or the
it
east
should
side?
take half a turn.
Or do you want to do it like
let's do west.
west side? All right. Given that the grenade could have an outer radius, I'm gonna say you're gonna throw it like at least 20 feet. It's a safe distance.
That's fine.
Right. In real life,
Just
right?
toss it into the crowd. That's what I'm doing, right?
Yeah. So you're gonna toss it back here. That's a death, or immediate death. But then the reason why you had to do that is for safety reasons, so you didn't hit any of your guys. I would say, yeah, you toss it into their current position. So, that's dangerous. Okay. Let's do like right here. Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
Just underhand toss it over.
Right.
So I can go over the shield and everything.
Grenades have to be thrown at least 20 feet, given that there's that stray shrapnel zone.
Yep.
Okay. Safely. They can be tossed shorter, but only if you have cover, of course, or something to fall back to. So.
Yeah,
You toss it
heavy
halfway.
armor, shield or something.
Yeah. And of course, no one's in the danger zone except them as they poured in. So it was tossed halfway through the round. So at that point, they moved in, and then it's up to John, right? So John has fighting superiority over them, fighting skill. They do keep away from the puddle. None of them seem to move over the puddle. They move into the puddle. They move around or jump over it. But John starts slashing through them, and he's gonna, of course, do horde control with his pole arm. He's gonna cleave through them, right? Cleave through their ranks. So
Hurrah.
he will attempt to at least cleave through their ranks. So he would charge in. He'd wait till they lined up perfectly, right, for a good cleave. So he might go against 4 of them if he's willing to take that risk. We'll see. So, and I think he will. He has fighting skill, so he will do double damage no matter what, right? So basically, or not no matter what, but he automatically has a double damage against them. So.
And
Deacon, did you hear what I said?
What's up?
I'm fudging his roll. He's getting max.
Well, you only can fudge 1 roll, so, right?
Yeah, but I haven't fudged any rolls beside that roll.
Yeah, I mean, you want to use this fudge for the first attacker? That would be a bad idea. You would probably want to use it for the last attacker.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Keep going.
Alright, so he starts cleaving into them, right? Okay. The first one he cleaves at. And then he has to try to cleave through him. And the next one is going to be harder to hit as he tries to cleave through the first one into the next one. And it's just going to get even harder and harder to hit them all as he tries to cleave through multiple targets, right? So at some point, it will just be ineffective, right? First guy, of course, is going to be easiest to hit. First, we're going to determine his damage. So the polearm +1 at default is a 2d10 damage, right? Because he's a fighter with fighting skill, and went to 4d10 damage. From 4d10 damage, he also is larger than them, right? So now went to 8d10 damage, right? If he targets a single one, he can do up to 8d10 damage, which guarantees a kill, right? However, he's dividing his damage up. So because he went up to 2 targets, he went to 4d10 each. Because he went to 3 targets, he went to 2d10 each. And because he went to 4 targets, it's 1d10 damage each no matter what, right? Unless he rolls in at 20. So it's 1d10 on each of them for sure. It's certain. Alright, so now his first attack. 8. Okay, so an 8 is not that good. Let me check his bonuses though. So
he has a +1 strength. He has a +1.
John, yeah, +1 strength bonus. He has height advantage. Um, Other bonuses include. Yeah, that's it. So height advantage and of course strength bonus.
Does it?
Oh yeah,
Does it?
plus one from the pole arm as well. Plus one.
Yeah.
So plus
Yeah.
3 bonus, so 1 to 11, which is not enough. So the first one, it just bounces against his shield, right? Could not cut through that guy, right? Like slid off the shield into the next one. The next one, he has a -4 penalty to hit because he tried to cleave through one, right? So fail that one. Now his attack gets harder to hit. It just gets even harder per swing. All right, so bonuses +3, but penalties is -4. So we're at in the end 13, right? Which is actually just enough to hit still. Yeah. So hits that one on the dot, I think, because he had a +3 -4, which runs to 13. Yeah, which is still a hit. Okay. Damage is pull arm. It's a D12 actually, not D10 because he's swinging it. So +1. All right. Or +2. Okay, so it's 14 damage to that guy. So he's cut in half, right? So slid off this guy's shield, sliced that guy's guts open. Third guy. Fuck that. All right, so bounced off that guy's shield and into the last guy. So this one was a -4 penalty. This is -8 penalty. This is -16 or -12 penalty. Yeah. So. Yeah. Couldn't get through these guys. They just completely missed, right? So in the end, he only got 1 kill, right, before they closed in.
Yeah.
At that point, they closed in, and these two, their move as they crashed into John, they were trying to do subdual damage. So some of you saw the update to subdual damage, right? I think some of you saw that. And that is that it's an anti-armor type of way. You beat the enemy down, right? You can't kill them, you'll subdue them, right? And then you can kill them after you subdue them. If you do subdual damage, basically the difference is you do only half damage. It's still damage, but it's half. And you ignore armor. That's the major difference. You ignore armor if you're doing subdual damage because you're just beating against their armor, right? Trying to cause trauma to them while they're in their armor. So beating them to a pulp, you do half damage. What was that?
Isn't armor also not designed to protect against being beaten at?
Yeah, they're trying to do trauma, like blunt damage, right? Like beat him to the ground, hit his ankles.
Armor protect that due to all the padding and all that stuff? Doesn't armor not protect against that?
It does, right? It won't kill you. It subdues you, right? Or they're trying to subdue him, right? So they're beating at his weak points in his armor. They're just beating his armor down. Does that make sense? So subdual damage, right? It's just like grappling, but with weapons, right? Not just with your hands. So you're going to subdue him with weapons, and then go in for a grapple and then kill, right? So that's what they're doing right now. They're doing subdual damage to John. And half of them are equipped with blunt, half of them are equipped with bladed. So the blunt guys will deal straight D4. The bladed guys will do a D2. But they are able to kill after that, for sure. So blunt guy got a 17. It's a hit. The bladed guy got a 7. It's a miss. Alright. So the blunt guy deals straight D4. This is just subdual damage. You can't kill John. You can only try to subdue him. But John lost 3 hit points from that.
What? I was going to say, when it also half because he's bigger?
Yeah, you're right. So, 2 damage. Good call. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so John's at 3.
Keep my NPC John on so.
So 2 of them closed in. They start beating into John. The grenade's about to go off, right? So, but it goes off the end of the round. Before the end of the round went off, they closed the distance, swung into our guys. At least 2 of them closed in on Goose and started beating against him, right? The rest of them, there was not enough space for them to get through. Yeah. They didn't make enough space. They could have. They did a tighter formation, but they're swinging weapons around, so they can't really do a very tight formation. Alright, so 2 of them are beating on Goose, and they're doing subdual damage as well, right? So they're just trying to subdue you. A hit and a hit. Alright, so 1 is a D4 divided by 2, so a D2 anyway. The other one's just 1 damage for sure. So
Would it be divided by 2 twice because of the magic armor?
Alright, yeah, you're right. So you only took 2 damage then. Minimum 1 damage. So they try to subdue you, they beat you down, or try to, right? As you're just crouched, they're just smacking into your armor, going into your knees, going into your joints, beating you, trying to like subdue you, right? So it's 1 damage each. So you're at 26. All right. And then of course the spell goes off, right?
By the way, DM, did you ever roll
Okay.
for my health back?
Yeah, I did. I already
Okay,
inflicted
okay,
the damage from the grenade.
I wasn't here at the time.
Yep, you're good.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. I was outside. Sorry, you're good. Continue.
All right. Bethany is casting sleep over them. Let's see how many are left. There's a decent chunk left actually, so we'll see how she gets or how much she gets. Bethany, you want to use the dice rolls channel, or your own dice?
No, please go ahead and roll.
Okay, so I'll roll on the board for you. 2d8 for sleep. 9 of them are affected. They do get a saving throw, so they need an 18 or higher, I think. So it's a very low chance. 1, 2. So was it 8 of them, right? We affected. So
9.
9. Sorry.
Got 9.
There we go.
They're all done. Yeah, they're so good.
Okay, understood. Connected.
All right, no 18s and higher. So they all, at least 9 of them went down from sleep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Can his
8,
grenade go off first? I don't want his
9.
grenade to wake them up.
And then of course the grenade goes off, right? So it would go off at the same time. It's simultaneous. Both of them went off at the end of the round. So as they fell asleep, it blasted. The damage for the outer areas, they all take as they're falling down to sleep. They won't take. I'm gonna say they're asleep, of course. And they're susceptible, right? So they're easier to kill. So let's see. Even though they're going prone, it doesn't really, it counter reacts because they're also susceptible to the blast since they're unconscious or not able to truly go prone in a very safe manner, right? They're unconsciously going prone, right? So the guys who are standing will take full damage pretty much. So I think they're all cooked. At least these guys here will take 48 damage, double just 48 damage, right? Size doesn't matter, it's just shrapnel, small piece of weapon. So they're dead for sure, right? Minimum, they only have 4 hit points, so minimum is 4 damage, so they definitely are cooked. This guy here will take 2d8 damage, possibly survive if he's super freaking lucky. Alright. Now he died. Okay. Yeah, so. Yeah, pretty much they all died. Yeah. I'm not gonna roll for it. Doesn't matter. Okay, so they're all cooked. They all died. At least the ones in the area. And
Can we auto kill those sleepers?
yeah, they're dead. So they were falling. They were being filled with shrapnel as they fell to the ground asleep. Right.
Well, some of them were out of the shrapnel area. They fell
Yeah,
asleep.
these
Those
two
just went
here,
off.
Goose near the end of combat, you guys can capture them, take them prisoner, or you can crush their heads under your feet. If you want the XP. You want to just kill them?
I mean, that's fine.
Alright.
Annihilating.
Schnauzer, fortunately your position was not attacked, right? You held security on that door in case it opened to attack from the flank. Never did. The fire held up for all those rounds. Went to like round 7. Right, or 7 rounds left. But yeah, the battle's over.
You can carry heat though.
And we're gonna wrap it up here. Yeah, you can carry your guy out. You can drag Sheldry with you. I don't know what happened to Sheldry. He just went AFK the entire combat or whatever. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll carry him out of here.
Throw him in the fire. Fuck it. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that.
I will.
You can report his
Don't do that.
you can report his tenant or his actions back in town if you think you want to get him in trouble for that, right? Did prove to be a liability to your crew and several, not a major liability, but a
He
minor
didn't
inconvenience.
purposefully. Yeah. He didn't purposefully try to screw us up.
I mean, he does this quite.
Like,
yeah.
It can still be like half XP or whatever. Just fall asleep.
Yeah.
That's when it's appropriate.
It's just here to leech off
What
the
usually we
hard
do.
work.
What we usually do with people that fall asleep, we take all of their XP, we give them a half share of money. That's what we usually do because, like,
Yeah.
don't fall asleep. That's not cool.
Yeah. Try not to.
All right, so yeah, you guys will head out. I'm gonna make sure you guys safely escaped. All right, clear, and then of course the way back to town. Are you guys headed back to town, by the way? Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, sell off your
I was
loot.
like, could we sell? I was like, could we sell their heads at the base camp at the Kobold?
You can, but you get half price. Because naturally I have to
Okay.
take it back to town.
Of course.
So, but then,
We're
yeah,
clear to
Someone's
town.
maybe in stock.
We're clear to town, so we'll just go to
yeah, report back to town, and we're gonna go into post game. Post game consists of you guys getting your results, right, and of course, setting up for the next game, getting you into position to set up your next game, right. So,
Did
since we don't
encounter
do,
something?
what was that?
Did we encounter something?
I just rolled. Yeah, there's a 1, so we gotta have an encounter
Yeah.
possibly, but there's a chance to avoid it.
Can
That's
I
a 1
reroll
ring.
that?
You want to reroll it? Okay, it's your reroll for the game.
Just reroll.
Yeah, clear. All right. So maybe we came across tracks, but Goose made sure we took a different, slightly different route, and of course we got back to town safely. So, in that case, let's go over our rewards first before we get into our post or
Hey, Dungeon Master.
after game preparation for the
I
next
have
game.
to.
What's up?
Yeah, I have to go.
You have to head out. All right, we'll get to your
Give me
rewards.
what
You're
I
good.
need. Yeah, and whatever. And can you, if John gets enough money, can you buy him some torches?
If I remember. So
Yeah. All right.
Oh my dear.
Was that 17 kobolds?
I think it was. I think it was, yeah, 17. So
And they're worth what, like 5,000 XP each?
something like that. Let's see. Right. Now they're worth half an XP each. Alright, and you just took their heads, and do you guys want to take their weapons to sell back in town too?
Yo.
Given that you have
Yeah,
horses
get
and
everything
shit.
we can.
Okay.
We're just money grubbers now.
Alright, so you'll grab everything you can to sell back in town for whatever is valuable on them. Okay, so yeah, their heads are valued. They are an enemy to the state, so. Or enemy to down. So they're actually double bounties, right? So it's 10 coppers a head. But 5 XP each, or 0.5 XP each, so. XP wise, we earned about 0.2 or 8.5, so just 8. Let's see. We did yeah, that's about it. So 8.5, yeah. Alright.
Just round that up to 85.
Our thief triggered was killed by a trap, so that's unfortunate. Let's see. Alright. I'm trying to figure out a way
Oh,
if I can get you guys another 0.5, but or to round trying to get you guys that last XP possible, but I don't think we can. Okay. Oh yeah, we can. We got 2 kills down here. Okay.
Did you resolve that? Did you resolve that grenade that he threw in that bottom room?
Yeah, we did that earlier. He got 2 kills.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say possibly 3 kills as they took cover to the north. Some of the stray shrapnel will still hit them, and maybe one of your shrapnels got lucky, and we'll give you that 0.5. So that way it's a nice even number. So, yeah, we'll say that because we don't actually know what happened down there. We didn't stay and look at what the grenade did to them, right? If we did that, we would have been. I mean, at least the other 2 would have been cooked. Maybe the thief would have been cooked, but we'll say something like that happened. You got the fame for that, or experience for that. So, in that case, we have an even number instead of an odd, and we can round up instead that in that case. So. Went from 17 to 20 kills in the end, so you got 10 XP for this run tonight. Okay, money wise though, we only recovered 17 heads, so 170 coppers worth of loot so far. We sold all their loot. Their loot is valued at about, you sold it back in town, about maybe 1 copper each for just their loot. Or no, I'll say about 2.5, so there was 20, so you sell their loot back in town, it's gonna be 2.5 times 20, so went from 50 coppers worth of loot that you sold back in town. 210, right? Okay. So we sold off their loot. They had some decent weapons, right? Daggers, clubs that they looted from or made, right? They were at least good enough, on par with human weapons, so that they can do decent damage, right? If they weren't, they wouldn't. They wouldn't be effective against us anyway, right? So they have to make at least decent enough weapons to kill us, right? And that means they're decently valuable or sellable in town. Okay, so we sold off their weapons in town. We went to 210. I think that's all we can do. I don't think we were able to loot anything else. Yeah. Of course, getting attacked by wandering monsters is not very profitable because you don't get loot usually, like treasure, right? If we attack an enemy position, right, then we get like their loot too. But so if we manage to breach this area next time properly, which we made the first move kind of right, you know, we gotta have some guys, you know, charging in maybe, or some way to clear it, as they naturally they're gonna hold that position early on. If we can get past their like tactical or siege weapons, then after that we can push in and start clearing or something. We'll have to figure out a way to breach an open area like that. Right, because naturally they're going to be at the advantage since they're the defenders or the attackers. Okay, but yeah, not a terrible haul.
Yeah, I figured out what to do now. We're good.
Okay, yeah, next time. Right.
That was
all good. Yeah, we're kind of stuck there. We did what we could. We did what was best for that situation, I guess, with what we had. Something you guys got to keep in mind as well, is magic users. Right, you saw how powerful Bethany's spell was, right? Sleep so many. We got to utilize that too more. Grenades are good, super good for non-magic users, but something you might want to get, Bethany, is just an idea. You just need to see, and it has to be within your range, of course, but you need to see your enemies, you need to do gestures, and you need to speak, right? There are some things that can allow you to see at different angles, so that's a little hint. You got poles, you got different tools you might want to buy, right? So, okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, but with a grenade, you don't need to see. You're
you don't, but the
interrupted with the grenade or can't.
Right.
So, I mean, they have their.
The tricky part about that grenade, though, is that you saw how fucking Goose had a peek. But yeah, you're right, Bethany.
Goose is built for it.
He's built for peeking, I guess. Yeah, he's a freaking tank, so he can move in and just eat that damage.
That's the whole point.
But
yeah,
Too
much kill him, but he can handle small stuff like that.
The scariest part was freaking the thief up there. What's up, brother?
Since the hand axe is a small weapon, can you grapple with it?
You can grapple with any weapon, but some weapons are better for grappling. That you can use it while you're pinning them down. So the smallest weapons are the easiest to use in a grapple, right? Because it's just how it is, right? You can still grapple the hand axe. Yeah, it's decent. It's definitely better than longer weapons like a polearm, right? Polearms can still be used to grapple. It's just in very close proximity, though. They might be slower than, say, a dagger, right? You could choke with the polearm. You can use the shaft to like hold them, but you can't really. You can crush them, right? The dagger though can be instantaneous, right? You can like, if you manage to, you can just run it into their throat, right? And then that's it. Whereas the hand axe, right? You gotta bring that blade close to the neck and then push down, right? So. But yeah. Let's see. Okay. Anyway. We're gonna go over division of loot now. We've figured out the totals. So division of loot. Heath still gets a share, right? He died for the company. He fought and died for the crew. I would recommend a half share. Half share of XP and a half, or not XP because he didn't fight. At least a half share of no. Maybe at least half a share of money. So that he's at least compensated.
Yeah, that's fine. He just died. Yeah, money's fine.
Let's see. John, you guys want to give him a half share of money and half share of XP? That's what he's entitled to as a retainer, right? Or do you think he deserves a full share today?
That's fine.
Okay. John receives a half share his normal. He did his job, right? He didn't do anything
full amount of retainer. Completely fine. Yep.
Chaldry, do you guys think he deserves half a share of money or nothing at all? Or something else?
I mean, I guess a half share of cash. That's all he's getting. He ain't getting nothing.
Because he technically
Yeah,
did
he did take
absolutely
some
nothing,
risk.
right? I mean,
He did take some risk, but he didn't contribute in the end. He was an obstacle on the way out.
Yeah.
do you guys remember what risk you even
Then
took for your
everybody
party?
Just going
Go
to
to the
the
dungeon.
into
Okay.
the place,
Show it
and,
with you.
Yeah.
braving some risk.
Okay, very well. So he gets a half share of money.
Yeah.
John gets a half share. Goose gets a full share or double share, or what do you guys think?
Everybody gets full share. It's fine.
Or everyone else gets a full share. Okay. Any objections? Okay, so you guys all get a full share. These guys get half share money. So we'll start with money first, since we got different take on money. In the end, they get one share. Well, you guys get two then, if we're doing the math. So, see, this is 10 shares here. This is 13 total. So 210 divided by 13. That's how we're going to do it. So, calculator. 210. Alright, so each share is 16 coppers. So you guys get 32. Whereas they get 16 each. Okay. There's some remainder. Who do you think should take it?
Goose for spending all that money on grenades.
Ghost.
Appreciate it, guys.
Alright, so yeah, there was only 2 extra. So the 2 extra went to him. So, 34. Alright. I'm gonna pay you guys out your money first, and then we'll do XP. Actually, no, we'll do XP right now, too. And then I'll start tracking on your sheets, and then we can go into post-game preparations and such. Alright. So, XP-wise, I'm gonna think, maybe... Okay, so... There's only 10. If we cut John out, then you all would get 2, right? If we keep John in, then all of you get 1
Maybe
possibly, but
one of us would. All of us would get 2 except for one of us. Who's going to be the one that odd person out? I don't know.
yeah, if John gets
I
1,
made sure he did get in.
right?
Maybe we could compensate him with more money.
Because he definitely got kills, right? And you know,
Yeah, he definitely got killed.
he definitely wants that XP, right? Some of the reputation that comes with this, right?
Yeah,
So he would
of
get disgruntled if he doesn't get what he deserves, right?
So we could roll for it.
So it'd be
we can
between
roll
you
for it.
5. So
I'm
I
fine
guess
with that.
maybe whoever was least useful, that's one way. Or I mean, everyone was useful in some way, right?
Yeah, just roll for it. It's fine.
Just roll.
You
Okay.
just roll a d10 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what I mean?
All right, yeah. Okay, so Poseidon, you're gonna have to sit out on this one. It looks like. So you'll get 1.
It was completely random, so that's fair.
So I'm getting a phone call. Just a second.
I
We'll be waiting.
So I'm meant to buy a pole hammer, tent, shield, shoes, backpack.
P3 is gonna be a mage, y'all.
Yo, what's up,
I
bro?
haven't ever had a mage or a magic user. I've always had elf.
Hello.
Huh?
I'm rolling up a magic user after get all this.
All right.
So guys, I'm
We're gonna
buying
head
a
out
tent
in maybe
so
an
that we
hour-ish,
don't-
maybe.
'cause,
I'm in the middle of a video game right
Why
now.
do you
So
need a
tent?
a
tent?
match.
It's gonna be heavy for.
But
No, I'm putting
yeah,
in
my
a
bad.
cart that I
Gotta
have.
finish it.
Why do we need a tent?
But yeah,
We
like
never use
maybe
it.
we'll head out like in about an hour.
Since we're doing
I'll
a
start
game
texting
like
everyone
this
real
where
quick
we're
if
already
they're
like,
able to.
at the
Yeah.
dungeon, wouldn't it be better to
Yeah, see
have
you, bro.
a tent?
We aren't
We're already-
necessarily. We're probably just gonna stick to the town this time
Oh,
because of
well.
the situation. And we'll immediately start from town and then go wherever we need to go, depending on this.
No.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I kind of want to hunt raiders.
Yeah, I always do that in 5e. That's fun.
Well, the raider camps are dangerous in this version. So, but with a
Yeah.
couple mages, we should be able to handle it. Because I'm probably going to have my fighter take a day off so he can heal up.
Yeah. How much health do you have?
He's got 33, but right next to 26.
Oh. 9 damage.
Yeah, I'll probably either bring Bail or start using Mage, try to get the Mage leveled up. That means somebody else will have to take lead. Yeah, with the situation down there, I don't think you guys were prepared for that situation. I knew we were about to get flanked as well, and so the only way to get withdraw, like deal with that, was withdraw.
Yeah. But it's
I could have easily charged in there, but I would have died 100%.
Yeah. Should I sell my latchet for a short bow?
Do whatever you want, brother.
I'm taking
You ain't even
suggestion.
used the latch. How about you learn how to use something before you sell it? I recommend you get a strap for your latch.
A strap? What do you mean a strap?
So you can strap your latchet to your arm.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah. Called a strap
Okay.
latchet. Allows it to be at the ready much faster. Although it does block, some movement.
Huh.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna try to make this mage better than my elf with magic.
Yeah.
I'm getting here early as shit today. Now, pretty much all I'm doing this time, getting more grenades, and then letting him chill. I'm gonna roll up this mage, use my Grognard roll to give him some mun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm also getting a carriage, which is 1 gold piece. That's fine.
Do you have that?
Yes, for Schnauzer first.
I was just making sure.
I still got a bunch left over. I got like 700 or so copper left from him.
I'd recommend getting a house if I were you, so you can store your gum.
Oh yeah.
Because you go through a bunch of it.
All right, sorry about that. Thank you guys for your patience. So we left off with splitting the XP, right? And we decided 2 each, except for Poseidon and John. They'll get 1.
Player.
All right. Thank you. Okay, let me start tracking it real quick. So Oscar, you went up to 20 XP now, and money-wise, you earned 32. John earned 1 XP, and money he went up to 16. Okay, Goose, you went up to 53, and money you went up to 34. Geese, Heath, he died. He still earned, of course, money. Let's see, went straight to his banked monies. So he earned, was it 16, right? So 22 for his next of kin, I suppose.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's see. Poor Heath, right? Poseidon.
Poor Heath. Every Heath I use dies instantly, dude.
Yeah.
At least I didn't suffer.
You gotta remember that.
Oh yeah, you earned 1 XP today,
Wonderful.
and you earned 32 coppers. You went up to 94. Schnauzer, you got 2 XP,
Oh, nice.
and you earned 32 coppers.
Nice.
Bethany earned 2. She's at 17. She's getting closer and closer. Coppers went up by 32, 68. And then Chaldry earned, was it 0 XP, and money, right? 16 coppers. Okay. Alright, well, that'll be the results, so we can go over post game. So before we do any purchases or anything like that, we'll go over the plans for next time you guys want to play. Do you guys want to start out at? Do you plan to start out down again? You want to start out at the West Cavern again?
We'll start it down.
Start it down next time you play. Okay, so we'll say your characters and the adventure somewhere down, and in that time, of course, you guys will have time to prepare, stock up on gear before you the next one. So we'll do that right now. So starting with Ethan, you're in your prep time or your post game preparations, right? Pastime. That's what it's called. What did you want to prepare during this time?
He said he wanted to get torches.
Oh, he's not here. Yeah, he just wanted torches for John. So
Yeah.
in that case, yeah, you'll buy some torches for John. John is an NPC, so he immediately banks his money. He only pays for things he needs. So 16 or once, I guess, really bad. So 1 up to 102. Got torches. There's no way to carry them though, so you'll have to pay for that too.
I'll buy him a bag.
You gonna buy it for him? Okay.
Yeah.
You got a tinderbox for him too?
Yep.
What kind of bag? Backpack, satchel, or knapsack?
Bag.
Okay,
Just
satchel.
a bag. Because I saw in equipment and storage.
Oh, a bag.
There's right underneath the backpack. There's a bag. Yeah.
Yeah, you could get that. Okay, cost 2 coppers. Oh yeah.
DM, go ahead and do me last. I gotta do some paperwork. I don't want to like being out. Not used to you being here this early. Usually this is where I get like all because I run like 4 runs when I'm early like this, and so I got to get all the base stuff done to get my main load done, and he's usually not here till about the time I get here, so I'm already done with most of my shit whenever he gets here.
Alright, the bag's
yeah,
supposed to be a satchel, my bad. So the bag, that's a mistypo. That's from the old rule set. I forgot to take that out. So bag is supposed to be satchel. Like that's the old one. Thanks for catching that though. But yeah, bags are not available because the bags are backpack, satchel, and knapsack. Those are the 3 different types of bags.
I'll get him the satchel hold.
Okay.
40 pounds.
Yeah, thanks for catching that. Yeah, that's from the old equipment rule set we had. So I just forgot to take it out of this list.
Now you're making me change my plans.
Alright, so yeah, it's supposed to be satchel. That's supposed to be the mid-tier bag, right? All of them are bags. It's just the medieval terms, or I guess the more specific ones are satchel, backpack, and knapsack. Okay, so yeah, you got torches, satchel, tinderbox, and such. Oscar paid for the torches, you paid for the satchel and the tinderbox, costing 3 coppers.
Okay.
Alright. But otherwise, I think Oscar should be ready to go, so we'll just bank his money. 41. Same with John. Already did that. Alright. Goose wants to go last. His NPCs. This one was killed. Killed by kobolds. Or no, killed by trap. Poseidon, of course. It's your turn. Do you need to prepare anything?
I don't have a knack. I have still my knapsack and a backpack. What the fuck?
You have 2 bags.
Yeah, I just need the backpack.
You want to get rid of the knapsack or just want to keep it anyway?
I mean, it's only gonna add on weight, so I don't really want to keep it.
Okay, you just want to discard it. It's not worth anything though.
Yeah.
So it might be better to give it to someone who doesn't already have one. If let's see, who doesn't have a knapsack?
I'll take it.
Okay.
Can't believe you have a masterwork pipe.
Yeah, it's the best kind to smoke out of. Let's see.
That must be a serious bong.
Exactly. Medieval.
That's something I would like to buy.
Yeah. What else would you like?
A scroll of protection from evil.
Okay. All right. It's only gonna cost 20 coppers. Is that okay?
That's fine. Toss the rest into the bank.
All right. So 74 to the bank. You went up to 264. All right. And honestly, oh wait, was there anything? Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Honestly, your turn, Schnauzer.
I would like to buy a pole hammer.
A slung? Slung pole hammer.
House.
Okay. I don't know if you can afford a
Um,
house yet.
Does that do? Well, no. Schnauzer the first can.
Oh, okay. Well, first let's focus on Schnauzer the second, since that's the one we're using. You're not playing a Schnauzer right now.
Okay.
So, slung, polearm,
Pole hammer.
polehammer. Alright, I'm
Yeah.
gonna double check the price. Yeah, polehammer is 15 copper, so the sling it's 16 total.
That's fine.
Yeah, so you went to, let's see, 29 to 19 to 13. Alright, yeah, 13. This will be good against armored characters, right? To subdue them.
Mm-hmm. Um, I would like to get rid of my 2 pouches and replace them with a satchel. Or, naturally, no. Don't do that. Put the stuff that's in the pouches and the knapsack.
Okay, so pouches go to knapsack. Oh, the stuff in the pouches going to the knapsack?
Yes, get rid of the pouches, sell them.
Alright. The only difference is that, when you're trying to get your tobacco and pipe out, which you usually don't use it anyway, you have to take off the knapsack first, right? Open it up and then pull it out. Versus pouches, they're on your belt ready to pull. Right?
I'll keep one of the pouches and put the tobacco and pipe in there.
Okay, yeah. It fits. One pouch fits them. The other thing that you had in the pouches was the oil tinderbox. Yeah, the oil in the tinderbox. So if you want that readily available to you, to like just pop off your belt, then you have to keep the pouch, right? But if you have the knapsack, you have to like pull the knapsack off, open it up, and then pull the gear out, which takes a little longer. Usually, bags are good for like.
I doubt I'm gonna be lighting my lantern as much
Okay.
since we got the lighting.
Yeah.
From,
Yeah, you're right.
with the magic lighting.
So it should be fine.
So
You're right. So you'll put
Yeah.
this gear in there, in your knapsack and such. Your lantern hanging from your belt. Okay. Yep, you're good. We got rid of one pouch. It wasn't worth anything, so we just throw it away. Unless anyone wants a free pouch, right? It's just like an extra holder for items in your belt. No one wants it? Okay, yeah. We'll just throw it out.
no takers.
Alright, anything else you want to do before we move on?
So can I masterwork my lamellar?
You could. You'll just have to pay the difference. So I think Lamlar costs like, was it 30 coppers? I think.
It's that's
So you have to pay a difference of 270.
Oh no. I would like to masterwork my gambeson. If I can. I
Let's
do
see.
have bank copper.
So yeah, Masterwork Gamson. is 50, right? So you have to pay 45 as the difference. Is that fine? You just use your bank money.
That's fine.
So it'll be
Yep.
taxed 10%. So you'll pay 49. So or 50 actually, 49.5. So you're at 6 in the bank, 13 on you.
Mm.
All right. Anything else?
16 bang, 13 on me. That should be it. Yep.
All right. We'll just spend the rest of your money. Okay.
Mhm.
Nice. All right. And then thank you.
Oh.
Idol, it's your turn.
All right. So, little birdie told me I should buy a mirror,
Right.
one that I can attach to my pole. You remember the stuff I buried? You know, the slung pole and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I
You
want
want
to
to
put
get
that
your
in my
stash?
house.
Oh yeah. You want to move it? Okay. Let me annotate it.
Yeah, I want to move it into my house, and of course, I want to retrieve the slung pole and get a mirror that will attach to it.
Okay.
And then I want to check my encumbrance.
All right. So we'll do that, and we'll check the encumbrance. So I'm gonna update your buried stash then first, and basically you're just removing everything from there, right? So abandoning the buried stash.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a
Abandoning
2
that,
in
just
6
putting it in my
chance that
house.
it's been found and looted. So we're gonna roll. All right. You're fine.
Uh-huh. Reroll. No, I'm just kidding.
You want to lose your gear? Let's see. All right. So the buried stash, I'm updating it right now. Okay, it's been reposted, and now it's been kind of abandoned, right? Everything was looted out of it. Now we're gonna, of course, update your home and down. Let's see. With items, no longer is it just 37 coppers, but a bunch of extra gear. Let's see. All right. And you said you want to retrieve the pole and then buy and attach a mirror to it, so that's fine. So, okay, the cost. Let's see. Let's go over. Cost. Okay, so
I don't suppose there are any like stainless steel ball bearings I could like roll down the hall and use as a mirror.
What?
Stainless steel didn't come around until the 20th century, so that's
yeah,
why.
it's not normally available. So you can have it customly made, or you can craft it yourself, right? So anything, I think I told everyone, anything is possibly craftable. Like people were asking about flintlock guns, like, hey, why can't we just have a flint gun? It's just not widely distributed, right? Um, so yeah, if you want a ball bearings, you can get it customly made, right? Like, ask a blacksmith to make it for you. So it just might take
Yeah,
longer
I
and
think
cost more, right?
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna try the pole with the mirror for now.
Okay, sounds good.
My main issue is, with seeing stuff around corners, I need light.
Yeah.
So how do I get light? Do I need to get continual light cast on my mirror?
Possibly, most of your crew has magical light, so it will light up the enemy's position anyway, past walls, right? Because it's magical. It's a radius and not an actual light. A light shooting object, right? So, magically lit area, usually, centered or with a center point, based on what it's cast upon. The other options are, of course, the enemy might have light themselves, right? So, naturally, they usually do. No enemy can see in complete darkness in our game, right? So they usually have candles lit in the dungeon because they last the longest, or something similar, not torches. Some of them have torches if they actively need an open flame, or campfires, right? Like the kobolds in the previous area, there are candles always going to be in the areas that they are defending, right? Unless they're not exactly where they're camped, but like at least the positions that they are watching, right? So like say that you open that door, sometimes there might be like a candle there, so they can see what they're trying to watch for, right? For example, of course, not saying that there was or anything, but let's see. So yeah, lighting, that's a thing, yeah, right? You can of course cast out on your mirror next time if you get a continual light, permanent light. Never have to
I'd have to
worry
get
about it.
someone else to do it. Yeah, I can't cast that. But yeah, I mean, I could buy a continual light.
You can buy a scroll if you want. It costs 40
You
coppers.
can ask Vale.
Oh yeah, Vale can cast it.
Yeah.
I think almost freely. I think. Wait, does he have continual light
I
memorized?
can.
Yeah. So if he has continual light
He
memorized,
should. Yeah, he should.
not like a scroll version, just like the
Even if it
spellbook
doesn't.
version, you can cast it for
I'm
free.
pretty sure I bought one.
The reason why
If
we
not, I'll
Players
buy
could
one.
just
I want.
cast it. Clerics can just cast whatever, right? From their spell list. You
Clerics?
want me to scroll? Isn't Veil a cleric?
No, Veil's a elf.
Veil is level 3 elf.
Oh, an elf. Okay.
Yeah, so it's magical dim light. So he's been doing continual dim light on a lot of things.
Okay.
Let's see. All right, it's just something to think about next time for sure. Let's see.
If I
Yeah.
do it, it's gonna be continual bright light, so you better do it.
Slung. If you want to attach the mirror, like you can buy like a hinge for it, like a actual mirrored pole. It's gonna cost 1 extra copper, right? So it would be like fully attached to the pole permanently. I mean, you could remove it, but
Okay.
there would be an attachment piece. Yeah, so slung, mirrored,
All right.
pole.
Maybe I want an extra mirror that I can just like set up in a corner somewhere.
Okay.
Have a little stand.
Yep.
I don't know.
You want
Let's see
2
what my
mirrors?
encumbrance is with just the mirrored pole.
All right, the mirrors are pretty cheap. They're like small handheld mirrors, so they're for adventuring.
Yeah, I'm more worried about the encumbrance right now.
Yeah, you're right. So a mirror is £1. It costs 3 coppers. You had to buy the attachment piece to attach to your pole. So small, mirrored pole, or slung mirrored pole. And we're gonna do asterisk here just to annotate it's attached. Okay, or you have an attachment for it. Let's see.
I also need to do buy stuff for
Slung pole,
Schnauzer
mirrored.
first.
I'm just gonna have it spelled or state it separately. So slung pole, mirror attachment, right? I'm just gonna label it as mirror attach. So that means you can take it off, pull it off, right? Or put it on and take it off. Yeah, that's what I meant. So, and then you bought yeah. So that's only gonna cost 2 or 4 coppers then. So you're at 62. And then you were thinking about encumbrance. So yeah, I'll count your encumbrance real quick. So we're at 10, 30. This is half the weight because masterwork. So 41, 42, 43, 46, 47, 48. 53, 56, 58. Okay. 50 or 60, 61, 64, 65, 70. Or no, sorry, not 70. 66. Okay, yeah, 70. 75, 78, 79, 80, 83. You're at 83. The things that are weighing you down, it's like your rations, I think. Or the stones.
Would it fix it if I masterworked my gambeson on my helmet?
I mean, if you master either of them, you would lose 5 pounds. So yeah, that could help a lot.
Okay.
I would do the helmet. It might be cheaper. Yeah.
The gambeson is heavy.
It is heavy, so you could bring it to 10 pounds and lose 10 pounds, but then it's a lot more expensive to upgrade than the helmet.
All right, how much to upgrade the helmet?
You would only have to pay the difference.
Actually of going.
You can masterwork both if you want.
Heavy helmet, eventually.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a bit short on funds, I think, at the moment to do both.
I would do the helmet then for now.
Well, I want to replace it with. Well, I guess you'll just charge me the difference.
Yeah, I'll usually charge you the
replace it with
difference.
a heavy masterwork helmet, and I'll have a heavy masterwork gambeson, and be okay. But yeah, I mean, just go ahead and do the helmet if you're gonna give me full trade later.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Because when you upgrade to the heavy helmet, all you're doing is buying a visor, a face covering piece.
Oh, really?
Well, basically, so the light helms only provide one point of head protection, which is either, mainly the head. So there's three areas: the head, face, and neck. Right. So the heavy provides cover to usually the head and neck, whereas the normal one provides head and neck protection. Some face, but not enough. Right. Like, a nasal piece, but the heavy helm is like a full visor. Right. So it helps against a lot more to the face and neck. So standard helmet is just the head mainly, and some of the neck for sure, and very little of the face protected.
Well, I think to go to masterwork the heavy canvassing would be 90, if I'm not mistaken.
You're right. So,
And then
do you want to do that now?
if
You
I
could afford it.
and then if I switch to a heavy masterwork helmet as well, how much would the total cost be for both?
So it'd be about.
Heavy and masterwork on helmet.
So for the heavy Gamson, you only have to pay a difference of 90 right now. For the
Right.
If you want to do a heavy masterwork helmet, you have to pay a difference of 95.
Ouch. I don't have enough, do I?
No, not yet. You're getting close,
Okay.
but not yet.
Yeah, let me just do the helmet then.
Okay. All right, you pay a difference of 45 then. So let's see, 62 minus 45, 17. All right, trade it in. You bought a brand new helmet. It's masterwork, masterly crafted. Okay.
So let me see here. I have banked copper pieces of 113, and in my house I have helmet copper.
Oh yeah, you had some money in your house. I'll post the updated. So that's your updated home, without the pull because you took
Oh, it's
it.
the 17. So it's like
37 in the house right
113.
now.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't need to bank that 17, I guess.
You want to keep it on you,
I don't know. Maybe I
or do you
should.
want to put it in the house, or bank it?
Um, the only way my next character gets is if I bank it.
Right. I mean, your other character, if they go back to Bethany's house, right? If they're the next of kin, they can go into the house and take the money. The 37
Alright,
that's
I'll
in
leave
the
it in
house.
my house.
Yeah. Okay, so leave the 17 in your house.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, houses are good because you don't have to pay anything. But there's only one minor issue, which is people can rob you. It's not really a big issue because no one really does that. The main issue is that you don't have access to money anywhere you go, right? Whereas banknotes, you can access your money almost anywhere you go. At least in human towns, right? So, right, you put 17 in the bank just now, so you went up to, let's see, 54. Or not bank, your house. You're at 54 coppers in your house. Okay, so you moved your money around. All right, that should be it for you then. Then Alpha, if you're still here, you can do some prep too if you want. Otherwise, you have 88 coppers on you. But if that's it, then that's the end of post game, pretty much, or pastime activities.
I'm still here.
Oh yeah,
I still
that's
gotta
right.
do stuff.
Yeah. Forgot we had to skip you because you were busy. Okay.
Yeah, I'm almost done with my paperwork, but I can do it now.
Okay.
I'm not doing stupid
Whenever
shit.
Geese is done, I still need to do stuff for Schnauzer first.
Okay. Yeah, we can.
You
Go
can
over
go
some
ahead
stuff.
and do that now and let him finish his paper.
Yeah. Literally, I'm typing in the last numbers now, so go ahead and do his, and then I'll be
Okay,
ready.
sure.
I know exactly what I need to do.
Okay.
All right, give me a moment. Pull up your sheet.
Okay.
All right, what do you need to prepare?
For Schnauzer first, I need to get house.
A house? You said?
Yes,
Oh,
that's
wait.
a house.
Do you want the same thing that like Idol got for her character, a furnished wooden home in the town of Down?
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. It's 375. Is that all right?
That's fine.
Okay. You will have to pay the taxes
Yep.
on there, right? Because your money's banked.
I'm gonna make this quick phone call, and then I'll be done.
Okay.
All right, yeah, you're good, man. Just yeah,
Um,
we know. All right, just a moment. All right, and Schnelder's the owner of the home, right?
Yep. Also would like to buy a chest to put in there.
All right, yep. Let's see. So a 2-story, 30-foot square, furnished wooden building in down. Items include nothing at the moment but furnishing, basic furnishing. Let's see. It's furnishing worth up to 75 coppers. So that could include a chest, like part of your furnishing. You don't have to buy a chest unless you want a separate chest. But it's got 75 coppers worth of furnishing in the house. Right? So that includes
Okay.
drawers, beds, tables, chairs, right? It's like worth 75 pounds worth of furniture or 75 coppers worth of furniture. So usually 1 pound of furniture is 1 copper. So if you want a chest,
Mm-hmm.
right? Something like that, somewhere around that price. A furniture chest. There's different kinds of chests. There's adventuring chest and there's furniture chest, right? They're different. Furniture chests are usually heavier. Heavier, of course. They're still secured. The only difference is that they're usually heavier, nicer looking, maybe, and of course, maybe the capacity is a little better than adventuring chests because adventure chests they try to use lightweight materials so you can transport it easier and still carry a lot of gear. So furniture chest it can be included in the furnishing that you paid for already, right? So you're able to, it's like all Bethany's stuff is not just sitting in the middle of her house on the floor. Like it's in furniture storage areas, right? In the furnishing of her home. So probably a storage room, a closet, right? So you have a closet in your house, right? Somewhere in the house. Okay. So you don't have to worry about that shit unless you really want an extra chest. That's fine. Okay.
Well, if it comes with a chest, it comes with a chest. That's fine.
Yeah. All right. Are you trying to store some shit in your house?
So I need to store some. Let me look at my player sheet. Transfers.
You have 268 left in the bank, by the way. If you're buying yourself a house in Down, so you're now the proud owner of one of Down's homes, right?
Yeah.
A true resident now, permanent resident.
Yeah. Can I buy a lock for the chest if there's any more? Yeah.
There's already a lock. Yep, it comes with everything you need.
There's already a lock.
If you want a better lock, you could, I suppose, but it's got the basic lock and key.
Okay. Okay, then how much is this another Sumter?
Let me double check. The
Something
prices for
the-
horses did change, as you guys saw and we discussed earlier, due to the shift in labor costs and all that. Right? You guys don't have to pay 10 coppers a day to your employees. It's 1 copper. So
Transport. Sumter, 75 silver pieces.
yeah, it's pretty expensive.
Damn. Okay. Can't get the Sumter. I'll just get the carriage at the moment.
There are cheaper alternatives to animals. I think the cheapest ones are like ox. It's 100 coppers. Or mules and donkeys. Really? Right? I think donkeys are the cheapest. They're like 1 gold. It's like buying a scooter in medieval times or something, right? A moped. So
a carriage and an ox would be 200 copper.
yeah, oxes are really good. They carry a lot of weight, but they're super slow. So they'll transport your gear, but at a very slow rate. They transport a lot of weight. Very slow rate, though.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just getting the carriage and ox to keep at the house, because if at some point we go, like raider hunting, I would like to bring that, so we can carry our loot.
Possibly a decent idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, ox. I don't think they're really good. If you're going hunting, you want mobility, right? But if you're besieging something, you don't really worry about mobility, right? Ox might be good. But if you're like trying to track some bandits, the ox might actually slow you down, right? You can carry all your gear, but very slowly, right? And then you have to abandon all the gear to defend the position against bandits, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So, I mean, it's not a bad idea if you really want to, but it's not maybe recommended. It still does the job, yeah. So I would recommend maybe the donkey over the ox, due to the mobility.
Donkey, 1 gold piece.
60 move, 2 miles an
500.
hour, right?
But then it can't carry. But it can't pull the carriage.
No, it can't. Yeah, it will pull like a hand cart.
Pull a cart though.
Possibly, yeah.
One that can hold 2,500. Cause normal cart is 250 pounds.
25 pounds if it was being pulled.
Weight.
Yeah. So it can carry the cart by
Yeah.
itself, if it has wheels,
Okay.
of course. But then only 75 potential pounds additional weight could be put in there, or, I mean, 750, right? In that case, because it's 10% when it's loaded onto a wheeled or a vehicle, right? Maximum capacity in a cart is 2,500, right? Makes everything weigh 10% or so, and of course, but in the case of the animal being able to pull, it's only 750 out of that 2,500 that can be loaded in the cart that it can pull. So, anyway, yeah, you want a donkey?
Yeah, I'll get the donkey and the cart. Like,
All right, donkey costs 1 gold. You're gonna want some harnessing for it, so tack, right? So that's gonna be 2 silvers, so 120 is the total price.
That's fine.
For that, and then for the cart, if you want the cart too, that's an extra 50, so 170. And then if you're using your banked money, which you are, so 170 times 10% bonus or tax, 187 is the cost. So you went to 268 minus 170. What did I say? 170 or 187? Yeah, 187. All right, you're down to 81 coppers in the bank. You now own. And are you keeping this at the house or taking it with you?
I'm keeping this at the house.
Okay. So you have a donkey at the house, hanging around outside on some string or something. Do you want to buy a lead for it? You can attach it to your house.
Yes.
Okay. So donkey, a lead. It's just an extra copper. Let's see. And then tack and so what else? You got a cart. Yeah. All hanging out at the house. All right, anything else?
You know what? Wait, no, I can't masterwork that. Shit. How much would a masterwork heavy helm be?
You'll have to pay the difference. It's 100 total, but since you have a heavy helmet already, if you turn it in, you'll get to reduce the price by 10, so 90. Pay a difference of 90. You don't have enough yet. Or anymore. Yeah.
Shit. Put my remaining copper in the chest at the house.
Okay. Alright. You pulled the copper out from the bank, you lost 10%. So 79 times 0.9. You actually only were able to take 71 out from the bank, and that's what's left at the house. Now you don't have to use the bank anymore.
That's fine.
Yeah. So. Alright. Let's get at your house. Good to go. Okay. Let's see. Next up is
my ugly ass.
Yeah, Goose. Alright. Goose the second, F3. Let's see, after this adventure you'll heal a D3 of hit points. So you want it by 1 HP. Still a lot. But...
Yeah. It'll be a few days before I use Goose again. But go ahead and replace my grenades that I use if I have them playing the thing.
Okay, used what was it, like 2 grenades today? So
Yeah. Yep.
all right,
Maybe
so
40. I know
yeah,
I got like
40.
37 on me, but
Yeah, we'll pay 34 first to reduce the cost. Then
yeah.
you'll pay the rest from their bank funds. So 34 from the 40 you have to pay for. So you got to pay only 6 from the bank. So 7. So 111 in the bank left.
Yeah. That's good for Goose.
Okay.
Does he have a potion? That should increase
Oh, yeah.
the speed, right?
Yeah, you want to just drink that? Heal up your hit points.
Yeah, go ahead. So it'll
Okay,
at
so
least help. It still won't be max, but it is what it is.
3 plus 1. So 4. So you're at 31. Very close to full recovery.
So another day. So next game and then the game after he'll be full, right?
Yep.
All right.
So,
now I'm gonna go ahead and roll up a new character. I have it all in rolls, everything you need.
sounds good. Just a moment. Alright, so first, you've got your scores rolled up. 13, 10, 15. Looks pretty good so far.
Yeah, not bad, other than being bad at talking, but everything else is good.
Yep. Alright, and what class you picked?
It'll be mage.
Magic user. Okay. You rolled hit points of 3. Alright, what was the d6 for?
I accidentally did 6 instead of 3d6 for money.
Okay, I see. So 10 coppers. Is this the heir to any character?
Yep. It'll be the heir to Heath. It'll be Heath the third.
Okay, Heath the third arrives.
Yeah. Everybody from that house was having 4 health. That's what I was going for.
Very well. Maybe he will be the one to finally live. To buy a house for the family.
We'll see.
Struggling.
Yeah. And go ahead and use my grognard roll and roll 3d6 for me and give that cash.
Okay, yeah. You didn't use a fudge today? Did you fudge today?
Nope.
Okay. You just re-rolled today, right? So.
Yep.
Alright, yeah, so yeah,
I
you
was
can
saving it just because of this character.
start with an extra 3d6. So that's an extra 7. Okay. So 70.
Damn, 70? That sucks. Could I have used my lucky roll on something like that?
No, this is outside the game.
Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't say anything. I was just hoping.
Alright. Let's see.
I actually have an idea using your little mirror idea. I didn't know you couldn't. Like, I didn't know you could use a mirror as a reflective to see. I figured you'd have to see it with your eyes. So now that I know that, I can get a little creative.
The extra money that you get for per game is gonna be 3d6 coppers. So.
Oh, it's only coppers?
Yeah, because the other one you pay and you'll get 3d6 silvers, but that's like one-time purchase, right? This is every game, so it's 3d6 coppers additional per game though.
Why did it say 30?
Yeah, typo. Sorry, my bad. It's supposed to be coppers, but it's per game.
Shit.
So.
In that case, just make his what do you call it? His con maxed. Yeah. If I would have known that, I wouldn't have done that.
You want to fudge his con?
Yeah, instead of, yeah, because that's a waste. Why would I ever do that?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you just want some extra copper per game.
Yeah, no, I thought it was silvers, because, you know, like, yeah, it's a waste of money to do that. Yeah, I would just fudge his con then.
Okay.
Make him a buff mage. Or a hardy mage. He eats eggs every day. I don't know. He drinks straight from the cow's tit.
Is it 10 to reroll strength?
Alright. And then he's gonna get the money from Heath real quick, so I'm gonna grab it.
Yeah, sorry, DM. That's like.
No, you're good. No, that's my
I was
mistake.
thinking it wasn't as rolled.
Yeah, no, because it's every game. That's the thing, right? So
Yeah.
you get it every game. All right.
Yeah, I was like, damn, I can get rich quick doing that.
Okay, so 22 in the bank, so you get only 19, I think. Let's see.
Yeah. That's still enough to do what I want. Because.
All right, he's got 29. And what do you need to buy?
Cool. So for his spells, right? I'm gonna go ahead and do the magic missile, not magic, the sleep, but whatever you always give people.
Okay.
And then after that, how much does a mirror cost, and how much does a stake cost?
A mirror costs 3 coppers.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get a combo. So he has a little bit of a, healing.
Yeah. All right,
And
combo.
then with the mirror thing, is the mirrors just one size, or can you get a little bit of a larger one?
Handheld. You can get larger ones, yeah, if you want.
Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna need a bag.
All right, I am running out of time, guys. Just gotta let you know. Sorry, I gotta head out soon. Let's see. Fuck.
Okay.
So you want to?
Can I finish this next game if you gotta get out?
We gotta kind of finish it now. How much left you got?
Okay.
For Heath?
I gotta roll my magic item, and then I gotta get my mirrors with stakes,
Okay.
and then.
So just a mirror or just a normal mirror, right? Or do you need a special one?
So I'm gonna get a larger one. I'm gonna get, let's say, 2 of them, and then I'm going to string it to a stake, or I guess I could just use torches. That'd be the easier way.
Wait, so wait, what
So
do you?
just take torches and then.
You want?
I'm essentially making like a fence post I can put a mirror on and put in the ground. So however you would make that.
Okay, so you want stakes? Okay.
Yeah, 2 stakes, but make sure the mirrors are attached to them. Throw them in my bag, so as I'm walking, I can just look back and see, right?
I mean, you have to dig the stakes into the ground. So yeah, you need a hammer.
Give me a hammer. Yep.
All right, just a moment.
You're
So
good.
first you want large mirrors, right? Well, I have to buy that first for you, one thing at a time. I'm gonna
You're good.
listen track. Let's see.
It would be double price, level 3, so that's
So.
6.
Okay.
Then string and stakes. Do it twice.
How would you carry the
Then
mirrors
you'll
though?
get 20.
You want a backpack?
Yeah.
Okay. Backpack. Large mirrors. 2. So each mirror costs 6, so you're at 12. Backpack costs 3, so you're at 15, and then you have 4 left. And the last 4 you're gonna buy a hammer. Do you want a small hammer or a normal hammer?
A normal hammer, so I can hammer those in the ground quickly.
Then you will be at 0. You wouldn't have enough for stakes. So you want to get a
I
small
can
one?
set up against the wall or something.
Okay. It's still effective, but only half the speed. So.
Yeah.
Small hammer, stakes. It's at siege weapons, I think.
And then. Yeah. And then I can just roll that magic item.
You want the 5-foot stakes? The 1 copper 5-foot stakes?
Yeah, that's
Or do you want 5 1-foot stakes that are 1 copper and you get 5 pounds worth of stakes? They're all a foot long. So do you want the single 5-foot stake, or do you want like the 1-foot
I
stakes?
get 2 5-foot stakes.
Okay, the 2 5-foot stakes.
Yep, and then I can just hang the mirror off the top.
Why are you doing this?
I'll answer that later.
Alright, if you want the mirrors to have attachment pieces so that you can attach it to the stakes, you'll have to spend additional copper eventually. But for now, you can set them on the top. You can tie them if you have string or rope. But they'll need like a sling, right? Or something to mount them to the stakes, right?
Just take a couple copper from the other guy, and then just make it cool, and call it good, and then we're good. That's all I need for that, and then the magic item I roll.
Alright, so there are large mirror attachments, additional 2 coppers, 2 stakes, 2 5-foot stakes.
Yep.
What could he be doing?
Alright, and you took money off of
Goose is fine.
Goose. Okay.
He's there. Yeah, Goose is like, all right, cool, because he always has a mage with him, so he's trying to keep his mage alive, right?
Alright, and you want a magic item, right? Let's see.
Yep. Sent you the thing already. You can check it.
Okay.
Expert.
Appreciate. Did you want to use the dice rolls channel?
You got it. I'm driving.
Okay. Thank you.
Here's to a
Expert.
magic wand. You guys don't understand how powerful some of those fucking wands are.
Magic wand, bro?
Oh, stabs and wands, dude, they are unbelievably strong.
Huh.
Hey, you want to let him know?
Alright, 47. Let's see. Potion.
Fucking, well, yeah, I'm about to say fucking potion.
With read magic, you identify it as a potion of gaseous form.
Oh, well, that's useful.
If you didn't have read magic, I'll just not tell you actually. I would probably just not even roll what kind.
I
Just be
mean, he has
mysterious,
read
but
magic.
yeah, he has it, so that's why I just automatically told you.
Yeah.
Alright, you'll just keep this in your backpack for now. Because you don't have a scroll case yet.
Yeah, it's fine. It'll come in handy when I need to leave.
Right. Alright, thank you guys for playing. For your pastime activities, we don't really have enough time. I have to head out by, I have to get ready, so.
See ya.
But yeah, appreciate you all showing up today. Thanks for playing. And I hope to see you at the next one.
You gotta run another one later.
Possibly.
See you
We'll
next
see.
time.
If not, tomorrow.
Thanks,
This is
Stephen.
my last, normal
Okay.
weekend. And I got, a weird shift after this. Alright, I'll see you guys.
Yeah,
Thanks
what's
for
your
playing.
new shift? What's your new shift?
So we passed our course already, and we still got some check-in luckily, so we got super lucky. We were supposed to start our shifts this weekend, but because of that, we actually didn't have to start our shifts yet, so we have a weekend off. But they haven't told us what squad we're in. There's 4 different groups that we could be in. 2 are nights, 2 are days, kind of. So it's 12-hour or weird shifts. So then of course, depending on what shift I get, it will determine what days I'll be able to play. So. Alright, I'll let you guys know
Okay.
as soon as possible. But I should be free tomorrow though, Bethany, or Idle, if you're trying to reserve a game. I'll see you guys tomorrow though. Have a good night.
All
Okay.
right.
See ya.
Bye.